is homecoming night. I don't know if I mentioned that in our pregame show here. Hope you enjoyed interviews with Coach Damon Floyd, also with Ben Taylor and T.J. Jones, along with our football panel. The Bradley Band is massed in the end zone. They're going to come out with the anthem and the alma mater here shortly. We'll have the prayer, the student-led prayer, and an national anthem sang and prayed by a couple of seniors here tonight at Bradley Central as this year along with RC.
Two tall seniors, Gary.
Two tall
How tall
seniors.
These dudes are.
I just hope they can sing as tall as they are, But no, I know the Lee, the Lee family is well known around here for their talent and the quality they bring to the community. And Garen Rich will be saying the student-led prayer. Here comes the Bradley Band on the field. Tonight it's against Oak Ridge here on homecoming. As we mentioned, the Wildcats come in here ranked in the top 10. I believe number 5 this week or 4 unbeaten. They've had 4 Mercy Rule games in the 5 they played, so they're taking no prisoners. Got a chance to go over and talk to my good friend David Clary. He's done Oak Ridge Radio for over 40 years. He said this is one of the best teams that we've had since he's been there in a long, long time, and he's been there, like I said, forever. And they went to the semifinals of the state 5A last year and got bumped up due to student growth to 6A this year. And so they're here in our region now. So this is, we mentioned this earlier, RC, this is a huge, huge impact on the region.
Yeah.
Huge impact.
Yeah, that's, it's one of those games that we got to come get ready to play. All these region games are always big. We talk about that every time that we play a region opponent. Don't matter if they haven't won a game. It doesn't matter if they're 5-0. We better come ready to play in every single one of them. So just so happens that this game, we probably need to tighten the nuts and bolts a little bit and play a lot cleaner football if we want to get after the Wildcats.
Well, if you heard Damon on that interview there we just played a few moments ago, he said if we have 9 penalties this week, 4 turnovers, we will get blown off the field because they will take advantage of that. They got a great kicking game. They've got a great running game. They've got a great defensive line. They're huge. Matter of fact, the nose guard's 306 pounds, I believe.
Wow.
And they're on their O-line, 2 of their O-linemen have signed D1 scholarships already, so they are a formidable foe, and we will be challenged from the word go.
Yep.
But that's okay. We don't expect any gimmies.
That's right.
Big boy football college in 6A. That's just the way it is.
Absolutely. Well, Bradley's got to be able to, we got to establish the run tonight against Oak Ridge. Like we can't let them force Cook to throw.
Yep.
Cook's a good little football player. He's just a sophomore. He's a young kid, but that's going to be hard with Kenyon being out, right?
Yeah.
But we have to find a way to establish the running game, and that's going to be a key for tonight's victory for the Bears.
We mentioned it before, but bear repeating. You mentioned Kenyon. Kenyon Phelps will not be playing tonight. He injured his ankle, turned it really in the first half last week against Red Bank, and never came back after halftime. Didn't need him. But talked to Damon Tuesday, and he said if he's not 100% on Wednesday night, the final day of practice, he will not play. He said, I can't risk further injury that may sideline for the rest of the year. Just cannot do that. So I saw Ken in the hallway yesterday, and he said, I can't play tomorrow night. And Damon had said he probably wouldn't, so he is going to sit out tonight. And we'll see who. And Peyton, let's brag on Peyton Parker Price.
Oh, yeah.
Who had a well of a game. He came in 10 carries, 77 yards last week. That's almost, 2 carries. That's the first down there for you. So he's a young junior, but he is the fastest guy on the team, and we need his speed out there tonight. And he's a tough guy. Yeah,
absolutely. He's a great kid. It's really cool to see him, successful. But I also want to talk about, too, the special teams, right, Gary? That's a big deal. And really, when you play these region games, field position matters.
Yeah.
We've got a great long snapper. We've got a pretty good punter. We got a great kicker. Can we capitalize and can we score off of possessions and special teams with Reggie and all those guys? That's also going to be a key factor into trying to win this game. We got to win in all three phases, especially in the special teams.
Well, Damon is very big on field position.
Sure.
If you can control field position, because it allows you to do things that you may not try if you're backed up under your own goalpost, on your 10 or 20-yard line. If you get out in the middle of the field or even further down the field, you got a chance to open it up a little bit and do some things there. But before we go any further, we've got to talk about the weather a little bit. What a perfect night. Nice cool breeze blowing. It's cloudy, so the sun's
not sweating.
We're not sweating.
There's no fans going up here.
Our Dale's heating air temperature at halftime, I'd say it's going to be in the low. It's not even in the 80s. I'd say it's probably about 70-something right now. 78 degrees, as a matter of fact. That's what my phone tells me. It was a pretty smart phone there. But
that's what they call them things.
Dale's, I'm a dumb butt with a smartphone. But Dale's heating air, temperature at halftime, 76 degrees, and it is a perfect night. Homecomings, we mentioned, we'll have those lovely girls walking across the field there at halftime. We'll crown one of the seniors as this year's 2025 homecoming queen. Also at halftime on the Southland Finance halftime show, we have Dr. Linda Cash, Director of Schools, coming up to join us. I've seen her husband here. I haven't seen her yet, but she should be up to join us. I talked to her earlier today. She said she would definitely be here at the game tonight, so we'll see if we can get her on the air and talk about some things. Some great things that happened here recently. We've had the president of University of Tennessee here yesterday. Randy Boyd was here.
Yeah.
We've had CBS News here a couple of weeks back filming a special here at Bradley Central, the only school in the state that they came to do that with. And they're going to have a special news report on the national news that people watch before, I don't know when. They haven't set the date yet, so I'm trying to say before so-and-so, but I don't know when it's going to be, but they've been here.
Listen, you've got to be nice to Dr. Cash. That's our boss, Gary. You know that. You don't be mean to her tonight. We're trying to get some things done up here in this press box.
I bet her autograph's on our paychecks, too, if I were guessing. I'm not sure about that. Don't even look at those things. But anyway, that's what's going on here in our Cleveland Ford pregame portion of the program here tonight. You can hear the band in the background. Neither team is on the field. By the way, the Wildcats will be in their maroon, I guess you call them maroon pants with white jerseys. And the Bears will be in white jerseys, black pants tonight, which we've not seen, I don't believe, this year. Maybe early in the season, but I don't think we've seen this combination. They've got several different combinations they come with. By the way, also tonight, Cleveland High School is home on Mix 104.1 hosting the Tyner Rams, the Ram Train they call it. And they are going to be a formidable foe for the Cleveland who's trying to get their first win. Walker Valley is home tonight against Saudi Days, a region foe for them. So all three teams for the only night in the season will be home on the same night. Next week, big Friday night game. Bradley hosts Cleveland Raiders here at Bear Stadium. We'll have that on Mix TV as well as on ESPN Radio and Mix 104 Radio. We'll have a Friday morning game, live TV, Mix TV at 7 o'clock out in front of Jim Smitty Arena, which we'll both be there talking to the coaches and some players, and Turner Jackson and the band will be there. The cheerleaders will all be there. It's a great fun time for all of us there when we do that each year. It's a Bradley Cleveland game here or a Bradley Walker Valley game here. So a lot of good stuff going on, and this season is quick. This is our 6th game.
It's crazy. Football season always seems to fly by so fast, and we just concluded our season at Lake Forest last night, and shout out to the Lake Forest Bruins for a pretty good season. They had a lot of growth with those young men and those future Bradley Bears that are coming up here. And football season goes by way too fast, but let's just enjoy every moment of it.
Then we'd be remiss. We've got to mention the Bradley Youth League playing tomorrow morning. We've got a road game. All 4 teams will be on the road to Lenore City beginning at 10 o'clock with the Super Crickets, followed by the Crickets, the Hoppers and Cutters in that order. 4 games. They take about an hour apiece.
Yep.
So if you're out running around, Tennessee's on the road tomorrow, so right up to Lenore City. We've got 2 weekends left before the playoffs hit for those guys, and they are a blast to watch. So we'll both be there watching the family members play.
Shout out to Lane, Peanut, Steele, and Knox. And I'll tell you what, guys, this is a really cool thing that if you've ever thought about, your kid playing football, and I know, early on it's mamas can be a little nervous about little dudes playing, but Sterling Collins does a really good job with this youth program, and they do a really good job at protecting these young players. So I really highly recommend it if you're interested, and definitely come check us out.
I'd like to let you know, too, that on the sidelines cheering alongside the BCHS cheerleaders, 75 young cheerleaders ranging in age from 3 to 14 years old. They're performing the content that was taught them at the Kids Cheer Clinic, which was last Saturday. They'll be performing in age groups throughout the evening, so give them a watch and give them a big cheer when you see them out at their own field. They had a blast here last Saturday for the 75 kids here for that clinic, so that's a great turnout for Coach Jennifer Moore and her staff. And all the other cheerleaders that they had here, they divide them up to age groups that are appropriate for the different size kids and different age kids, and let them do their thing. Let's take another time out while we're waiting for the team to end. And we'll be back in 2 minutes with more live coverage here on ESPN Cleveland 1013, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Right now you're wondering, what's next?
Back here at Bradley Central, getting ready to have the student-led prayer by Garen Rich, and also the national anthem sang by Caleb Lee here. Not in that Caleb, that's Micah Lee. That's one of the Lee boys. And we'll have that live for you here when they start that. Mr. Keith Freeman is making some announcements right now. We will have homecoming festivities at halftime. We'll cover that for you. Should be a fun night here as we prepare for tonight's broadcast here on ESPN Cleveland 1013. Tonight's game is also being televised live on the Bear Network. You can get that free through the Bear Network on YouTube. We got Riley Omby, the technical director, Lily Dugan, audio producer, Carly Cook, graphics producer, Landon Davis worked the camera out of the press box here. Violet Wink will be in the camera 2 in the south tower. Eli Kohler, camera 3 in the north tower. James Knowles on the sideline with Thomas Dwass, the sideline reporter. That's all under the direction of Mr. Professor Schroyer. And here comes Garen Rich.
On behalf of BC Nation, we would like to welcome everyone to Bear Stadium. Would everyone please stand for the prayer? Dear Lord, I ask that you just put your hand on all the hearts here as we come to this great game today. And Lord, I ask that you protect all these players, coaches, staff, and everyone here in the room. So we would all want to take this moment for you, but Lord, also to shout your name in our town, proclaiming you as our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And all God's people said, amen.
That's Mr. Garen Rich, a senior here. His dad is also one of our assistant principals. And here comes Micah Lee with our national anthem. Looking forward to this one, too.
Our national anthem.
Oh, sir, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad strokes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets record, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wow. Once again, a Bradley student excelling. Micah Lee with a great rendition of the national anthem. You're listening to ESPN Cleveland 1013. The band is below us. We're waiting for the teams to re-enter the stadium. And while we're doing that, let's take a break. We'll come back to the Honda of Cleveland starting laps when we return here on ESPN Cleveland 1013 as we begin to wrap up the Cleveland Ford pregame portion of our program. Back in 2 minutes.
Even more savings. CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Back here at Bradley Central High School on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Remind you again, we're broadcasting this game live, streaming it live with this audio you're listening to on ESPN, on the Bear Network, BCHS.TV, which is available free of charge to you through that website, or also on YouTube. You can look and just search for BCHS.TV. All of our programs, all our interviews are stay out there, so you can go back and look at those. And the kids really like to go back and look at those and see what, how they looked on TV and how they sounded and all that stuff.
I was up there, 4 of them was talking about, going back and rewatching the game. Those things, they do that for forever. As long as YouTube's up, they'll go back and watch those.
Oh, yeah. And we got some other sponsors we'd like to mention as well tonight.
Yeah, Jersey College School of Nursing. Your nursing career starts here at jerseycollege.edu. Crown Chrysler Dodge, your Jeep and Ram headquarters in Southeast Tennessee, I-75 at exit 20. And Chick-fil-A, we all love us some Chick-fil-A, located at Key Street in Paul Huff.
Ate that today.
Oh, it's so good. Download your Chick-fil-A app. Listen, you got to download that Chick-fil-A app, guys. It'll get you some food, and y'all know that. But Dale's Heating and Air, just call Dales.com. It's Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care. For all your orthopedic needs, visit Wojtek.com.
That Ram Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, they've got the Make This the Summer event going on now here in Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams, up to $20,000 off the MSRP. That is a manufacturer suggested retail price. Gladiators, 2,500 pickups, Wagoneers, even Wranglers with huge discounts. Take advantage of the model year closeout savings on a new 2024 Dodge Charger Dayton Scat Pack, up to $20,000 off of that vehicle. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep.com. So we appreciate those guys with their continued support of Bradley Central football. We mentioned other games tonight. Cleveland hosting Tyner, that's on Mix 104.1, and also Walker Valley hosting Saudi Daisy in a region game that is on Oldies 99.1. So a lot of neat stuff going on here tonight. Coach Derek Rain, who is 23-8 in his third year at Oak Ridge. Overall is 109-37. By the way, Damon Floyd is 131-87. It's going to be his 219th game as head coach. That's hard to believe. Wow. But Derek Rain plays Scott Cummings, former Cleveland High School coach, who was there in 2022. Derek played high school football at Maryville. He was part of 3 state championship teams under George Quarles, and he actually played against the Bears twice in 01 and 02, and they won both those games. Bradley's record against Oak Ridge is 3 wins and 24 losses, the worst record against any team we've played multiple times. So we got a lot of catching up to do. We beat them last in 1965, 13-7, right here at Bradley Central in Bear Stadium in 1965. The last time we beat them. Back in the old days, we had grass fields.
Oh, man.
And we've not played every year since then. We played off and on, but we played them 19 times since then. They've won every game since then, including a 70-0 win, which is our worst loss ever, was against Oak Ridge here. We even had a game up there in Oak Ridge when the sprinklers went off one night. I think they scheduled a Friday game, switched to Thursday. Sprinklers are on a timer. They came on in the middle of the game, and it's like a big slip and slide out there on the field for the players there. But Coach Rain, who played football at Maryville High School and played at Maryville College, he's coached at 1A, 2A, 3A, 5A, and now 6A levels. He was at Lewis County for 1 year right before he came to Oak Ridge. He was 12-2 there. Prior to that, he was an assistant coach in Jackson and Mississippi at Jackson Prep. He coached at Powell in 2012, where he was 12-2, 1 year there. Coached at Dresden from 2014 through 2016 and won a state title in 1A at Dresden. He was 32-8 there. He also coached here at Gatlinburg-Pittman from 2017 through 2020, so it's 3 years there. Oak Ridge has been in the playoffs 43 times. They have won 80 games in the playoffs, 39 losses. So they are formidable. They've won state titles in 7 different seasons. They were runner-up 4 different times. and they were Hardin Valley when it opened up there in '09 took away some students and left Oak Ridge a 5A school, but now that population on the west end of Knoxville is growing like crazy, and they are now up to a 6A school. That's why they're with us this year.
Sure.
We played them twice in the 80s, twice in the 90s, and 9 times since 2001. The Bears are 0-4 against Oak Ridge under Coach Floyd. So Coach Ring has never coached against the Bears, but he's played against us twice. So
Sure.
That's about all I can tell you about those folks, except Oak Ridge High School opened in 1943 as a secret city. I've talked to some folks who lived there and grew up there and said we couldn't even tell you that our dads worked in, where they worked in Oak Ridge because it was top secret. We couldn't tell you anything about what was happening there.
Yeah.
And they're named the Wildcats because their AD, when he came there, he was from Kentucky.
Oh, wow.
That's why they're named the Wildcats.
My soul, us Vols fans don't like that.
Yeah, why couldn't it be Tennessee, be the Oak Ridge Volunteers?
I know you kind of got somewhat of a scouting report a little bit against the Wildcats earlier this week, and you told me that they had elite skill players, and they're very strong up front on the offensive line, and they have a lot of special teams players that can make. But the question is, for us, for me anyway, they've shown dominance, but they've been a little streaky, I think, here and there. So, Bradley's had a dominant defense. 11.5 points per game is what we just allowed. We've got a balanced offense, and we need that special team spark, right? So, excited about tonight. Let's get after it.
What stood out to me when I looked at our year-to-date stats, that our defense is giving up 2.2 yards per rush.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And I think field position now is going to be key. Obviously, the penalties and turnovers, you just can't have those. And it's going to be a great game. Oak Ridge now is massed in the end zone. The Bears are massed in their end zone, waiting for they say Wildcats prepare to walk the plank. That's what the cheerleader sign says this week. By the way, the cheerleader clinic last week had 75 attendees, and those young ladies will be out here in different parts of the game tonight, and they'll be on the field for, I think, one of the halftime cheers or somewhere along the way. They'll all be out there as part of their ceremonies to thank them for being in that cheerleading clinic. The Bears, as we said tonight, in black tops, white pants, white helmets. Oak Ridge in the maroon pants, white tops, and looks like silver helmets, I guess it'd be.
Yeah, they're red.
The helmets?
Helmets are that maroon color. They do have a big silver stripe going right down the middle, though.
Okay, yeah, all right. And they've got their cheerleaders out there, and we're ready to go here pretty soon. We got Cleveland here next Friday night. We're going to have the coin toss here in a minute, brought to you by Cleveland.
See, I done took your papers and messed them up.
Cleveland Fasteners Supply. Thanks for all those nuts and bolts you can't find anywhere else. And if they ain't got it, you probably don't need it. Going out for the Bears tonight, going to be Spencer McCooch, Wally Suskowich,
Chris Myers, that big man, A.J. Westfield.
That's our 4 caps tonight. And Oak Ridge will counter. Let me get their roster back out here. I'll need that. With big number 77, who is Jared Balford. He is 6'3", 279. He's not even the biggest kid on the team. He's got two of them over 300 pounds. And here come the Wildcats. The Bears have come out on the field. They'll also have number 4 out there is Wayne Gibson, another senior, 5'8", 171. He looks like a midget compared to the other guy. Number 6, Tyree Porter, 5'7", 155 senior. And also number 1, I believe that is, on the right there, Blaine Stansbury. And we'll just see how things go with those folks there. Well, let's go ahead and do the Honda Clean starting lamps while we have a chance here. And
I've misplaced mine here, partner. I don't think listen, I'm still a rookie.
I know.
I'm still learning how to do all this stuff, and I'm unprepared. And
we got it here.
We'll
don't worry, folks. We got it right here somewhere. But they're good.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
They absolutely are. I got it right here. All right, for starting offense, you said offense, right, partner?
Either one.
Okay, all right, we'll go Oak Ridge starting offense. We've got quarterback Blaine Stansbury, running back DeMillan Porter, tight end Malik Howard, wide receiver Will Presley, wide receiver Jarrell Jimerson, and also another wide receiver Adam Washington, left tackle Jared Bafford, left guard Elijah Young, center Caden Chipman. At right guard, they have Torrey Holt, not the one that's in the Hall of Fame, and right tackle Nate Stevens. And for the Bears, if we can find it here, let's see. There we go. All right. So for the Bears at left tackle, we've got number 59, Luke Hagee, left guard.
Bradley did win the toss. They for the second half, so Oak Ridge will receive. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. At left guard, we got senior Chris Myers. At center, we have, I believe there's been a change here. We have one of the Taylor brothers playing center tonight. At right guard, we got number 57, sophomore Devontae McMillan. At right tackle, we have junior number 53, Timmy Gay. And at running back, we will have, I believe it's going to be Reggie. There's going to be a plethora of different running backs tonight with McCooch and all those guys. So we'll also have Spencer McCooch at wide receiver, Brady Lewis at tight end, A.J. Westfield at tight end, and at quarterback for your Bears, sophomore Tucker Cook.
Let's take a quick 30. Be back with the kickoff here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
good to go,
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that brace, no trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick. I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Kicking left to right on your radio dial. That's from the South Horseshoe into the open end. We've got Thomas Dwass on the sidelines. We'll go to Thomas here after the kickoff here. Back deep for Oak Ridge to return will be numbers as they scatter out back. Number 12 for one. That is that 12? Well, I don't have a 12 in my roster. I see a number 1, Lane Spencer, that's the quarterback.
Yeah, number 2 and number
Will Preston, number 2.
Yep, and number 9.
9 is Jarrell Jimerson. And the Oak Ridge band is sounding off. They will not play at halftime tonight. They're in street clothes because tonight is homecoming. And they will allow us to have our homecoming festivities. As a left-footed kicker, Noah Canals, he's going to take a short step up. He's not going to kick it deep. I don't blame him. They'll take it to 30, to the 35, 36, 78, 38, and that's it. 38-yard line before he's brought down by a bunch of Bears in the middle there. It looks like it's going to be the Bears. Number 21, A.J. Bentley leading the way, among others who hit it first. And we'll get to the lineup for the starting backfield for the Wildcats in just a moment. Coming in 5-0, unbeaten. 1-0, they only played one reach game. That was against Cleveland last Friday night. And I got a scouting report from the Cleveland folks that says, you don't want to mess with these boys. Good grief, look at 74.
Yeah, they're big up front for sure.
My goodness. Quarterback is Stansbury. Blaine Stansbury, number 1. He's a 6-foot senior, 188 pounds. And they'll be in a spread with man in motion, left to right. And he's just going to reset over there, and they'll hand it off to the running back. He'll hit the middle. He'll have 5, no, not 5. He'll have 1 or 2, 3 yards up across the 40 to the 41 or so. Going to be second down, about 7 to go. And that was number 4, I believe, maybe. I don't know. No, it was 9, Jarrell Jimerson. And they'll send him out, and the new player coming in will bring the play with him, I guess, as well. They'll spread him out again. Twins left side. He's got an H-back, and he's got a man in the backfield with him at halfback. Stokes in on the tackle that last time. Stansbury hands it off to his running back. He'll hit the middle. He's going to have 5. He's going to have close to a first down and brought down at the 47 by number 60 for the Bears. And, of course, that is Paul Stokes on the tackle there. It's going to be third down and short. About a yard, might not even be a yard there.
Yeah, they did a good job. They pushed us around up front right there.
Yep.
That is a big offensive line, Gary.
They're huge.
Holy cow.
Looking at number 50, he's just 205. He's a baby in there. 67 looks like he is 235.
Bears mixing it up and have some.
And here they come on the quarterback carry. He'll have the first down up to midfield. Be a 1st and 10 of the Wildcats. Brought down inside there by Andrew Carroll and A.J. Westfield in the middle, stopping it up there. So it's 1st and 10 of the Wildcats right on the midfield stripe here in the early going first quarter. 10:37 to go in the first period. No score so far, of course.
They're bringing in some more defensive line right here. I think they're trying to get some help stopping that running game. Big Devontae McMillan and I didn't see
Ben Taylor,
one of the Taylor boys coming in.
Ben Taylor's the other one.
This is something new. I think we haven't gone this many guys up front yet. So let's see how this goes.
Huge game as far as the reach is concerned. They'll sing a single man out wide right. Back to pass. Stansbury throwing it out in the flat. Way downfield. It's going to be overthrown. Intercepted. But that was a flag probably on the Bears.
Yeah, that was a hold. Spencer.
Jaden Gray looks like he's going to be whistled. And their receiver is down.
Yeah, I think that was Reggie. Reggie kind of held on to him a little bit there. Didn't have to. He didn't have to. He wasn't
Cooch had the
at
interception,
safety.
but it's going to be a penalty against the Bears. And that receiver is still down. They're out there working on him. I'm not sure what happened. He went down, and actually McCooch fell on top of him. The official call is interference on the Bears and mark it off 15 yards. And I think, well, they got an injury timeout. But let's go ahead and take a quick 30-second break for Meineke Vane here, and we'll be back. Yeah, let's take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Ten-yard mark up against the Bears on pass interference. By the way, that receiver is still down. He's not gotten up. He's not even set up yet. Trainers are over there, and I think the Bradley trainers are with them as they always try to help each other. Talk to David Clary, the longtime Oak Ridge announcer. That's number 7, I believe, that just got up.
Yeah.
For the Wildcats. It's not 7. They don't have a 7 on the roster.
That's number 2, Gary.
Number 2. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And that's Will Presley. So the 10-yard mark off, automatic first down on pass interference. That's the first penalty of the night. We hope that's the last of those. It'd be a first 10 for the Wildcats now at the Bradley 40 at 10:08 to go in the first period of play. They'll spread them out again. Twins left. And that's going to be Jamel in the backfield, I believe, with quarterback Stansberry. He will hand it. It's going to be number 8 on the handoff this time, and he will cut up the field for 2 or 3 yards. That is Demillion Porter. He is a junior, 5'11", 189. Brought down by 2 or 3 Bears over there on the far side. It's going to be S. Carroll on the tackle. Let's see. They moved the down mark. We'll see how many yards we got. It looks like about 2nd and 7 coming up. Oh, there's another flag on the play. I didn't see that. It's on the Oak Ridge.
All right.
I still don't see the flag. 5-yard mark. I'll push the ball back to the 30. Was it 38? Yep. Going to be 2nd down and 13. Now, shouldn't we repeat first down? Maybe it's a dead ball. I don't know. Anyway, they call it 2nd down. 13 to go. Ball back to 38. Oak Ridge out of the shotgun, of course. That's what everybody runs. Very few people go under center anymore. Standing in the backfield with him is number 8, Demillion Porter. Stansberry, number 1, the quarterback. He will hand to Porter. He'll go wide right. No, he's going to keep it.
There we go.
Oh, he's going to be hit.
Get him down. Oh, good hit. What a lick.
Oh, what a lick.
Let's go, Carroll. That's Andrew Carroll. Goodness gracious, what a lick.
Junior. He paid for that one. 3rd and 13. No gain on the play that time.
Hey, that's what we got to have.
Nearly had a sack on him there.
Right. We talk about that bus face mentality is what this team goes by. Play teams like this, you got to bring the energy. Good job there, Carroll.
Now they switch the down marker back. It is 2nd down. They did repeat first down, and I thought these markers are on there. Yeah. So I was right.
No. Hey.
Sometimes you get lucky. 2nd and 13 now. Oak Ridge taking a long time. Play clock's at 10 for Bradley Concrete, Lamcon. It's down to 5. They're still now just getting set. Twins. There's the formation from the and now they're going to call time. They're confused about something. Oak Ridge will take a timeout, and we'll take one along with them for Milligan Vane. Back in 1 minute on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 at 8:47 in the first period. No score.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education. Your calling. Your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
more savings.
Back to pass, a little bubble screen. It's going to be complete to number 3, Malik Howard, 6'4", 223-pound junior. It's going to be fourth down. No, it's third down. Third, after the penalty. Third and right at 8 to go. Give him about 5 yards on that one. Andrew Carroll again. Boy, he's a junior.
Yeah, Big AJ's helmet came off, so he had to come off the field there. Devontae McMillan is now on the field playing left defensive end.
Notice score is Farragut 7-0 over Bearden in a battle of winless teams there tonight, which just stuns me that they're both winless 5 games into the season. Actually, this is their 6th game tonight. So here we go, big play for our defense. Third down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Stansbury changing the play. Got Twins left side. He'll drop back, looking left, rolling out. He's being chased now, and there's a flag. It's going to be coming back on the hold. Here's a pass into the end zone for a touchdown, but it's going to be a holding call. They're going to bring it all back. So Oak Ridge will have their second penalty of the night. As they celebrate the end zone, they don't have the bad news yet. There's the hold, and he's pointing toward Oak Ridge. So bring it back, boys.
Bring it back.
Now our fans cheer. Oak Ridge got a nice crowd here tonight. The full band's here, looks like, too. So they'll back them up from the line of scrimmage, or where the flag was thrown in this case, since it was behind the sticks. I guess it will be all the way back to the 47, 10-yard mark-off. It's going to be third and 20.
We got to get off the field here.
Third and 22 looks like. Yeah, we need to get the ball. Clock's at 7:55. They had it for a little over 4 minutes. Same formation. They like this one. Cats are set. Stansbury rolls to his left, looking down the field. He's going to be under pressure, and he's going to Oh, he just throws it. Well, did he catch that one?
Yeah, he did.
Incomplete. Is out of bounds. He threw it to number 9. That is Jarrell Jimerson. He was under a tremendous amount of pressure.
He was. Good job by Zane McIntosh staying on the outside shoulder. We want to talk about getting flat down the line of scrimmage, staying parallel to the line of scrimmage. That's exactly what he did right there. Good job, number 9, forcing him back inside to make a bad throw. Well, good throw, but not enough.
Yeah, yep. Fourth and 22 now. They're going to kick it away. Back to punt. It's at 15, I believe. Eli Pearson. He's the guy on kickoffs. He's put every kick into the end zone so far. He's also their punter. He can boom it. Reggie Hubbard back to return, standing about his 10-yard line. Let's see if we get some pressure on the kicker. Ooh, he nearly dropped it. He can return this one. He's going to, let's see, it's going to hit and bounce and roll, and he's going to get.
Buddy.
I talked to him about that yesterday. He said, I know which way the ball's going to bounce. I said, well, if it ever hits you, you're going to be in trouble.
I'll tell you what, I'm not so sure that I've ever heard that before.
That's what he told me.
Those footballs, you never know which way they're going to bounce. What's he talking about?
I said, you're going to tip that ball, and it's going to be a turnover. He said, I know which way it's going to bounce. I said, I want to hold you to that.
Hey, but I'll tell you what, let's remember what just happened right here. That was a very slow snap back there.
Yeah, it was.
It kind of took a while for that punt to develop. Look for something later in the game, Bradley, to try to go after that.
He kicked from the 43 down to the 8-yard line. That's about a 35-yard kick. Bradley in the shotgun. They'll shift 2 men right to left. And Cook takes it back, quick pass. Smith is going to be complete.
He dropped it.
No, he dropped it. Quick, stand up and flip the ball out there. Intended for number 5. That's Reggie Hubbard. It'll be second down and 10. Oak Ridge, let's see. Let's pick number 14 for them. He is 6'3", 6'3", He's the nose guard, folks. Partner to his right is only 220 pounds, just a kid. Back goes Cook again. Time, pass across the flat, complete. Then knocked loose. So intended for Braden Carroll. But he had it in his hands when he's jumped up in the air, but come down, it was knocked loose. So it's third and 10. So 2 quick hitters have not worked yet. Boy, if he caught that, he's off to the races.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had a 92-yard touchdown. But it's third and 10, the ball at the 8-yard line to replace it. Bradley huddles up this time. Cook in the backfield with number 1. That's Cook. And let's see who he's got to his last. McCouch in the backfield with him on his right hip now. Now he moves back to the left side. 7-18, man in motion. Right to left. And there's a flag on the Bears. That's going to be procedure. Yep, procedure call on the Bears. Their second penalty of the night. Wildcats have 2. We can't have this.
Nope.
Our penalty sponsor tonight, I need to give them a plug or two, although we don't like talking about penalties, but we will. Bradley County Litter Grant. So, Bradley County Litter Grant, we love you. Keep our county clean, and we'll do the same, but we don't want all these penalties, but we'll take whatever. Again, Farragut 7-0 over Bearden in the first quarter play at Farragut tonight, region matchup. Again, Hubbard in motion, right to left. Cook from his end zone, pass out flat to McCooch. He's going to have some yardage, and he's going to be hit and brought down. Well, he'll lose yardage, actually. So back at about the 2, brought down by a host of Wildcats. Where are they going to give him forward progress to? Right at the 4. He lost a yard, looks like. So 4th and 14, the Bears will punt it back. And here's where we need Brady Lewis to put a boot into
Absolutely. And he can do it, too. We saw it. We just watched him in pregame. He can absolutely boot it.
He is standing near the – he got to be careful and get a good snap because he's right on the back of the goal line there. Maddox Hampton, our long snapper, and he is one of the best in the state. Damon says he is the best in the state. Snap. It's Perfect. A good snap. Here's his kick. It's a low line drive. It's going to be hitting and rolling and going to be picked up, the 45 by number 9. That's going to be Jarrell Jimerson. So
we do have a flag on the far side, I believe.
I didn't even see that. Yeah, I see it back there now. These flags are hard to see. They need to get the neon glowing flags. It is procedure on the Bears. It's declined. So Oak Ridge will take over right there at the 35-yard line. Great field position for the Wildcats with no scoring game at 6:21 to go in the opening period. We'll try to work in a break here. And let's take a break right now. Let's go down to the field. Thomas, are you there, bud?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Thomas, what does it look like down there? It's been a defensive battle so far, hasn't it?
Yes, sir. It's been a very defensive battle, and both teams playing great. Both teams are very good teams, and they've been playing their heart out so far.
Who's your cameraman down there tonight?
James.
All right, James is doing a good job for us there.
Yes,
I hope
sir.
you folks are enjoying us as you're watching the stream. We'll be back to you shortly, Thomas.
Sounds good.
Oak Ridge 1st and 10. Stansbury passing flat's going to be complete, and he's hemmed in by 4 Bears, and there's a flag, going to be a hole right there on number 3, but the pass was complete to number 9, Jarrell Jimerson. Going to be a holding call against the Wildcats again. That's 3 major penalties on them.
Yeah, it kills every team.
1 wiped out a touchdown. There's a holding call.
Yeah.
It was number 3 is obvious that time. We could have thrown a flag if we had one could throw it that far. So back them up 10 yards, move the ball back from the 36 to the 46. Well, it'll be a repeat of the first down and 20 to go now on the near hash mark. Both teams just trying to fill each other out right now, trying to figure out what they can do.
Well, I think both teams would rather not fill each other out by having penalties.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's some sloppy football right now, but they'll get it together.
Trips right side now for the Wildcats, and they flinch like they're going to snap it. Bradley didn't jump. They were trying to get Bradley to jump. They didn't do it. They looked at the sidelines, changing the play. Here we go now, 1st and 20. Stansbury set again.
Okay.
He'll take the snap this time. Back to pass, under pressure. He's going to be hit and sacked. Sacked by who else? I believe that's A.J.
Yeah, Perez. Yeah, awesome.
Oh, my goodness. Another loss back to the 49. So there's a 3-yard loss. Going to be second down now and 26 to go, looks like.
Yeah, a lot of times at defensive line, you're not always getting pressure on the outside, right? You want that pocket to collapse and keep that quarterback under pressure. And shout out to Big Paul Stokes, too, for collapsing that guy up front.
Yep.
Big Perez was able to make that play.
Food City sack for the Bears that time. Second down at 26 now. Back in their own territory now, the Wildcats. Trips right side again. Twins left. Empty backfield. Stansbury back looking. He's got time. He'll throw across. It's going to be complete down the field to number 8. That's going to be DeMillion Porter for a 1st and 10 all the way down to the Bear 20-yard line. So he was open that time. Good pressure, or no pressure that time.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what we were doing there. We all just kind of stood up. I don't know if they were expecting a screen or really what was going on, but there was no pressure by our D-line right there.
We roll under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. They officially mark him down. Wildcats send Twins out either side. They'll keep Porter in the backfield with Stansbury. They look to the sideline every play to see what the Bear defense is aligned in. Now they'll tighten up the formation. And they're still looking to the sidelines. It's almost like they're confused about what to do here. Here we go, though. He's back looking pass again. Under pressure again. Tremendous pressure. He just throws that one away as Zane McIntosh and A.J. Westfield had him in their sights, and he was running for his life.
If they were running after you, would you throw that ball away, or would you throw it away fast? I bet you would have just fell down.
And start crying.
Oh, my goodness. Good job, Zane and A.J.
My goodness. They're fast to be that big.
It's crazy.
Goodness.
That's crazy. We were just talking about Zane the other day down at Lake Forest and how good of a ball player he is. It's really cool to see him being successful right now.
Goodness. 2nd and 10. Clock stopped at 4:27 on the throwaway that time. Bear defense trying to bear down again. As they look to the sidelines. Play clock's down to 13. They take a long time signal the plays in. Play clock is now down to 7. They're going to be set here, looks like. The snap, hand off to his running back. He'll hit the middle, and he will have nothing. Give him a yard or two just on second effort. He will not even go down. He can be tackled by A.J. McCouche. And Tay Lindsay.
Those guys get the credit right there, but that play wouldn't have happened if Wiley didn't scrape over the top and take on that blocker. He scraped over the top, took on the blocker, kept outside contained, forced the running back inside, and those guys were able to make the play.
3-yard gain, 2nd and 7, 3rd down and 7, I should say, 3rd and 7. Clock at 3:55 and running. No score yet here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. These are two heavyweights right here, folks.
Absolutely.
Traditionally, some of the strongest programs in the state with these two teams here. Stansbury readjusting his line. Bradley shifting their defense. He puts a man in motion. Stansbury back, looks right. He's under pressure again. And there's a holding call again on Oak Ridge. They cannot contain Bradley's line from getting in there, and they're holding them. This will be, their 4th penalty of the period.
Well, it's our strength versus their strength, right? Our defensive line versus their offensive line. And right now, we're getting pressure on this kid.
Yep.
It's causing those big men up front to hold him and force him to get rid of the football a little early.
Another 10-yard mark-off coming against the Wildcats. They'll step it off and move the ball back to the 28 from the 18. So there's your 10 yards. Repeat 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd down now and about 18 to go, maybe 17. They've got to get down to the 12-yard line. Ball back to 28.
Let's go, boys.
3rd and 19. 3rd and 19 they're saying on the PA here. Mr. Keith Freeman.
See, this is key. Big 3rd and longs. We cannot let them convert first downs right here.
We got them the last time. Wildcat set. Stansbury back to pass, looking right. Keeps it back in for protection. Throwing into the end zone down the field.
We're good.
This overthrown, incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and 19.
That was great coverage by Spencer McCouch over there. He played over the top. Never allowed the guy to get behind him. Good job by 7 right there.
They're going to send in their field goal team, I believe. I'm told he can kick it this far. Whew. But we'll see. No, I believe they're going to punt it. Nope, let's see.
They're going to kick this field goal, Gary.
They're going to kick a field goal. It'll be a 45-yard attempt by Pearson, Eli Pearson, number 15. He's a 6'1 senior from the right hash mark. And he's got the leg. I was watching him in practice. He's got the leg, and he can boom those punts as well. The snap, the place, the kick. It is long enough. It is good.
Wow.
So timeout at 3:19 in the period. Oak Ridge will take the first score at 3-0, and we'll return with a kickoff here in 30 seconds on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Back here at Bradley Central on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you all season long by Wholesale Supply Group. 30 stores around the South, so check them out. You need those parts or redoing things and whatever. Check them out for the lighting and all that. And last week, we fell behind 3-0 to Red Bank in the first period.
Sure did.
Result of 21-10 win for the Bears. Right now, the Bears fall behind. That's 3:19 to go on a 45-yard kick with room to spare.
Yeah, that was a great kick. It's cool to see kids like that in high school be able to make those kicks. So it's rare, I think, a lot. So
yeah. Eli Pearson, the kicker, and I was told by the radio guy that he kicks every kick into the end zone. So we'll see. Now there's a hold-up for some reason. I'm not sure what that is. Eli tees the ball up on the 40-yard line on the right hash mark far side. steps off his distance. Going to be about 8 or 9 yards back. And we're set to go. Oak Ridge up 3-0 at 3:19 in the period. Here comes Pearson. And this is not going to make the end zone.
Let's go, Reggie.
Yeah, it will. Can't run it out. Cannot run it out. Reggie takes it about a yard deep, and you cannot return out of the end zone.
I did not know that.
Nope. Bears have first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Say, stick with me, you'll learn a few things.
I'm telling you, I learn something every time. Now, why? Is there a reason for that?
Safety, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's been that way for several years now.
Well, I did not know that.
You can return, interceptions and fumbles, but you cannot return the kickoff.
Oh, wow. All right.
And he was just like 1 foot back there, but that's all it requires. Here come the Bears out with wide outs, twins to the right. It looks like Big Brady Lewis to the left side. McCoosh in the backfield with Tyler Cook, or Tucker Cook.
One of those Cook brothers.
Yeah, and here's a handoff to McCoosh. He'll hit the middle for a yard. No, nothing. No gain. 2nd and 10 coming up. Big nose guard there in the middle. That is King Sandoval. Gets credit for the tackle. He was the first guy, but also in the middle is number Dominic Vasquez, a 220-pounder.
Just because we don't really we have to keep pounding the football right here.
Yep.
We got to keep the running game going.
On 2nd and 10, twins either side now. Cook back looking left, throwing left. Ball is complete. Being very close to a first down. I believe he's there on the sticks. I believe he's got it.
Well, what do I know?
That was Brady Lewis. And it's 1st and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford. Our first down of the game. They'll move those sticks at 2:36 as they crank the clock. 3-0 Wildcats here against the Bears at Bear Stadium. We'll give you a report on all the games that we have interest on our Elvis Ace Hardware scoreboard later tonight.
Just quickly, I did get an update. 7-0 Walker Valley right now over Sonic.
Okay, and that's expected. Same formation as the last play. Now they're looking to the sideline. It's going to change this one up. Looks like Oak Ridge has their defense overload to the right side. Cook steps forward, tells his line a different count. They're going to blitz. Man in motion, that's Brady Lewis going left to right. Pass out in the flat. It's overthrown, incomplete, and probably a good thing because he was going to take a loss that time.
Yeah, that was some good defense there by Oak Ridge. Goodness gracious.
That was intended for Braden Carroll. 2nd and 10 now after the miscue. Clock's at 1:53. Bear defense is bent but not broke. They did give up the one field goal. Forced a punt on the first series, and then they forced the Bears to punt. It's our second possession of the night. The Raiders come to Bear Stadium next Friday. Cook hands it off to McCoosh in the middle there. I don't believe that's McCoosh.
Yeah, it is. That's a good run.
It is?
Yeah.
Yep, he's got about 5 yards. Going to be 3rd down and 5. Yeah, that's McCoosh. Tackle by the center of the Oak Ridge lines. 2nd down and just barely 5 yards. And the Bears need to get a sustained drive here and move it down the field.
Absolutely.
Establish some confidence and things in the game.
Well, we've got 2-on-1 over here. So, okay, now they're coming over here now.
Cook said again, back looking to his right, throws to his right. Brady Lewis has it at the 40, and he's got the first down. So he spins free for a big first down. That'll be tackled by number 6, Tyree Porter. So a 1st and 10 for the Bears, and Cleveland Ford at the Bear 42-yard line now with 1:15 in the period.
Well, I will say this. Our offensive line's doing a great job, and they're going hurry up here.
Hurry up, yep. And snap, handoff to McCoosh. He'll come across. And good yardage up and about midfield.
Absolutely.
See where they say he's marked out at the 49. So he's got a good 7 yards. 2nd down and 3 coming up for 7-yard gain for Spencer McCoosh, a senior.
Yep, that was a good block there by Reggie. That was awesome.
Brad's with trips over here in a scramble on the right side. Pass out in the flat's going to be complete to Hubbard. He'll come across midfield. He's got the first down and breaks free, then gets brought down to the 43 for the Bears. Another Cleveland Ford first down after a 6-yard gain and a first down on Cook's pass to Hubbard. Bradley's doing this really quick hit release. Yep. Not giving the defense time to react. And they got to be careful of those too.
Yep. Well, they want to bait him. I think it's. Go ahead, Gary. I'm sorry.
No, they're going to go long.
Yeah, I think they'll probably try to bait him here in a minute and try to hit one deep, score a quick 7.
Cook will hand it off this time to McCoosh. He hits the middle. He's down to the 40. He's down to the 30.
We'll take that.
6 or 7. He got a good gain. I believe he's got about 6 yards down to the 37. Yeah, 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 coming up after the McCoosh run at 31 seconds to go.
He's running hard.
Yes, he is.
It's good to see. I mean, it's tough with Kenyon being out, but he was a running back before, I believe, right, Gary, at Walker Valley?
Yeah, so. He did a little bit of everything at Walker Valley.
Absolutely.
3rd down and nearly 5 for a first down. He'll go to McCush again. He'll to the middle. He's going to be to the 35, side steps, and about the 34. He's going to be short by about a yard or so, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter, I believe. We just brought to you by Cleveland Ford, by the way. Cleveland Ford, one of our great sponsors. Clock down to 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will end the first quarter play. We'll score. The Wildcats 3, the Bears nothing, and we return to be 3rd down and 2 for the Bears at the Oak Ridge 35 here on ESPN Cleveland, 1013. Back in 60 seconds.
McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Sidelines real quick before the Bears snap the ball on 3rd and 2. Thomas, you're around in front of the student section. Is it rowdy down there tonight?
Super crazy and getting fired up for the Bears.
Here are the Bears. Stay right there. I'm going to come right back to you. 3rd down and 2. It'll be Carroll on the carry, and he will be close to a first. I believe he's going to be shy. They had the heavy package in there.
Yeah.
How was Spirit Week this week? Homecoming every day. The students dressed up different character roles and so forth. Was it spirited up here this week? You there, Thomas?
Yes, sir.
How was Spirit Week this week?
Spirit Week, it was, I saw so many people dress up and supporting our school, and it was nice to see that.
And just like that, Braden Carroll breaks through for about a 8 or 9 yard gain, the 1st and 10 for the Bears inside the 25, down about the 24-yard line. Thank you, Thomas. We'll be back to you shortly.
Just keep chipping away at that stone. Let those big men up front get after and lean on this Oak Ridge Wildcats up front. That's awesome to see. I love this kind of football, Gary. A lot of people don't, but I love gritty, grindy football with offensive linemen getting after it.
We call it big boy football.
That's right.
And, brother, there's some big boys on the field right now. Bradley's still in the heavy package with Carroll and the Wildcat. And he will keep it rolled to his left, trying to get some blocks, follow his blocks. And you have maybe, well, I don't know if he got anything.
I think he might have lost a half.
Brought down to 25. Yeah, he'll lose.
About the same.
No gain. 2nd and 10 coming up. Clocked at 10:50 now in the second. And under Eller's Ace Hardware, our score is 3-0. Wildcats. Bears driving to take the lead if they can. I mentioned earlier when I think was on a break that we was trailing Red Bank 3-0 last week.
Yep.
They scored first.
That's right.
The outcome was a 21-10 Bear win. Here we go. Trips to the right side. Pretty loose coverage there. Back goes, there's a Cook back in there. Pass is going to be to Hubbard. He's going to have 5. He's got 10. Block. He's got 6 points and touchdown for the Bears. What a play. 25-yard pass from Cook to Reggie Hubbard, who come over and found the seam. He's doing cartwheels over
awesome.
there.
Hey, that was whoever.
There's a flag on him, too. Cannot do that.
Yeah, we can't do that. Whoever that wide receiver was over there, I believe it's Spencer McCooch, that was an absolutely perfect block that sealed him to create the get up there on the sideline and score a touchdown.
And Reggie Hubbard is catching the wrath of one of the coaches down there. He did a cartwheel and 15 yards. You cannot do stuff that stupid. That's just pure stupid. And I had him in class just talking to him. Are we going to be doing the right thing this week? Yep. And he may get to sit a while. That's just uncalled for. It'll be on the kickoff. But the Bears right now will try an extra point after a Tennessee Valley Raji touchdown. The penalty, Bradley County Litter Grant penalty. And here comes your extra point, brought to you by Independent Insulation Services, your spray foam experts. Reach them at 423-716-3762. Canales to kick, Tucker Cook to hold. Bears up 6-3 now, 10-21 in the half. The snap, the place down, the kick. There's a flag before they even snap. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the Bears probably. Or maybe offsides. Let's see. I believe it's on Oak Ridge.
Wow, do we go for it here?
Man.
Go that little heavy package and sneak it in?
It is offsides on the defense. That's Oak Ridge. Another penalty. That's 5 on the Wildcats, I believe.
Yep, that's 5, Gary. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're going to line up to kick the PAT again. I guess that's the safest thing to do. And it's at he's going to kick it, 5 yards closer to that. Well, not 5 yards closer, but a couple yards closer. The snap, high snap, placed down. The kick is up, and that kick is perfect. Let's take a timeout, a 30-second break at 10:21. 7-3 now. The Bears on top of the Wildcats. Back in just 30 with the Bear kickoff. Okay, the Bears lead 7-3, and that was another flag down back there. I'm not sure what that's about. Right there, basically where he kicked it from, Damon Floyd had to talk to the officials. I'm sure it's against the Bears because Damon's not happy. They're going to have a 15-yard mark-off for the unsportsmanlike conduct. Here's a personal foul on it's on Oak Ridge, on the kicker.
So I wonder if that kind of offsets the...
I believe it will.
The Reggie penalty there.
I believe you are right. I didn't see that. They must have ran into him. So now that's good. Yeah. That's another penalty. That's 6 penalties on Oak Ridge.
Yeah.
And they're major penalties.
Yeah, they're big penalties, and that's what's kept them from putting it in the end zone because I think that they, but that's part of football, right? When you play in these big games, you have to be able to control yourself and play clean football, and we talked about that. And Oak Ridge hasn't been able to do that yet, but, hey, Bradley's starting to pile up those penalties too.
So offsetting 15-yard penalties, the Canales will kick off now. It's personal foul on the kicker. They marked the 15 off against us. Now they're going to mark the 15 off. Since they were dead ball foul penalties, they mark them off, actually step them off. And they'll come back to the 40-yard line. Canales will kick off. And deep, it's going to be, looks like, I can't see his number over there. I'm not sure who's back deep. But Canales will kick from the 40 where he normally would kick.
It's going to be number 9 and number 6.
Tyree Porter and Jarrell Jemerson, 6 and 9 back deep. Noah's getting deeper and deeper on his kickoffs. And here comes Noah's kick. Ooh, a high spinner. Going to go to the 5.
Oh, here we go, boys.
To the 10.
That's a block.
Oh, they got it. Another penalty on Oak Ridge coming up. Clear block in the back. And, Damon told me, he said, we want to get to the end zone, but if he gets it high, if we can get him inside the 20, it's like the end zone.
Yeah,
so he said, that's fine. There's another major penalty on Oak Ridge. That was obvious to anybody in the stadium. Blocking the back. So a mark off from the 18-yard line, half the distance to the 9.
That's what it looks like.
That's what it's going to be, yes, sir. So Oak Ridge now, their own worst enemy from time to time here. Some really, I don't know. How do you line up offsides on the PAT? And then how do you rough the kicker then get a 15-yard penalty that offsets a 15-yard penalty on the Bears?
Yeah, I'll say this, we talk about, these teams when they travel and stuff, sometimes they just get, drained, right? When we get drained, we get lazy, and we just, it's just not clean football right now by Oak Ridge.
First 10 Wildcats with Stansbury, number 1, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. And there's going to be, nope, he's just stopping. I thought it was a flag, but he's changing plays. Looks at the sideline. All kind of gyrations from their OC over there. He's set now. Trips to the left side for the Wildcats. He'll drop back to pack. No, he hands it off in the middle. He's got nothing.
Awesome. I like to see that.
He might have fallen forward for a yard. Yep, 1 yard, 2nd down, and 9. I'm not sure who carried the ball that time. Was that Jemerson?
I believe it was.
Number 9.
Good job of those big men up front. Hey, we're doing a really good job up front maintaining those gaps, and there is no holes for the Oak Ridge Wildcats to run through.
Demillion Porter now halfback. I believe it's Demillion Porter, number 8 on the carry. on the handoff there from Stansbury. 2nd down and 9 to go at their own 10-yard line. Stansbury will fake the handoff. No, he hands it off. Fake me off there, and he's going to have yardage. He's going to have 5 yards. Not a first down. A good open field tackle there for the Bears by, looks like Wiley Suskowitz, I believe, for the Bears. Yep, Wiley Suskowitz. Going to be 2nd down and about 3.5 to go for a first. He looked like he's going to break free and go.
Yep.
That was, again, number 8. Demillion Porter. He's their running back.
And he can move. He's got quick feet, don't he?
He looks like Kenyon Phelps out there.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the sidelines here in a moment. Right now it's 3rd down and a huge play down. Now we can flip the field right here. The Bears can.
Great.
And get great field position. We can hold them right here and force the punt. Trips left side again. Man in motion to the left side. He's throwing to the left side. Will be complete for a first down across the middle. And that's going to be number 3, Malik Howard. He'll get up to the 30 or 31 yard. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on a 16-yard gain from the 15 to the 31. 16-yard gain on the reception. Stansbury to Malik Howard, a 6'4", 223-pound junior. Boy, I saw him warm as I was down on the field. He is a big cat.
Absolutely.
Towers over me, but I'm not tall anyway, though.
Guys, seriously, if you were at this ball game or sitting out on the field, these are some big kids. They're huge.
These are men.
Yeah, absolutely.
They may be students by grade and age, but they are some men physically. Stansbury hands it off to his running back. That'll be Jamel.
Good job.
Jennerson, no gain. No gain. Matter of fact, he lost a yard. It's going to be a loss of 1 second. 11 coming up. That was Zane McIntosh. Yes. Coming up halftime, we'll have an interview with Dr. Linda Cash. We hope that she's here. I've talked to her today. She said she should be here. We'll have homecoming festivities as well. You're listening to ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Maybe watching live on the Bear Network, BCHS.TV. That's free through YouTube. So check it out. You're listening to this audio and watching the great camera crew here. We're going back to the sidelines here in a moment with Thomas after this play here. 2nd and 11. Bobble on the snap, running to the right side. He's going to have some yardage, and he's going to be brought down. Thomas, you're down there. Is it intense down there on the sidelines?
It's super intense. All the whole team's like hyping their team up and getting rowdy and just
give them a gain of 4, 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Wildcats at their 35-yard line. 7:17 in the period and the half now. 7-3 Bears on top. Just like last week, we were behind 3-0. We jumped ahead 7-3.
Yep, but just like last week too, we got to get off the field in 3rd and long. And that's exactly what we got right here.
Long time. Play clock's down to 7 now. They still don't have the play and still look at the sidelines. They're going to call time here. 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Oh, they call time? They got it. They knew it. Oak Ridge burns their 2nd time out. And we'll take one from Milligan Vane here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Do your legs feel tired or achy? Dr. James Gooden offers an office treatment that will make you look and feel better in a day. MilliganVane.com.
Wow.
If it'll make me look better, I'll be there tomorrow. Back in 30 seconds on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Should have went last week.
7-3 Bears.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that brace, no trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Here at Bear Stadium, a big 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Wildcats at their 35. The Bears hoping to get the ball back. And they're going to pass it, trips to the right side. They're on that far hash mark, closest to their bench. So on 3rd and 6, here comes a man in motion, empty backfield. Now back goes Stansbury to pass. Throws out in the flat. It's going to be complete, that wide out, and he's going to be hit. And he will, it depends on the mark. No.
I think he's short.
Well, he's right close. It's going to be 4th and very short. Looking across the field, looks like he's about a half a yard shy of the first.
That's close.
And they're going to give him the first down. They're going to give him the first down.
Man, they didn't even measure it.
Nope.
Come on, guys.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their 41 with 6:35 in the half now. 7-3 Bears.
Wow.
Cleveland comes into the Bear Stadium next week for the Raiders and the Bears, our annual crosstown clash. The Bears have already played their county rival. Walker Valley won 28-14 at Walker. Tonight is the Oak Ridge, a region foe here tonight.
Let's go, boys. Get set up front.
And Stansbury, now before he can snap it. Is it time call or no flag?
Goodness.
Another delay.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't get it. I mean, I'm not a coach, but how can you?
Well, it's frustrating. They're killing themselves.
Yeah.
When you keep playing behind the chains like this, I mean, it's hard to win football games. You know that, Gary.
Another Bradley County litter grant penalty. That's about 7 or 8 here in the half. And most of them were majors. So first and 15 now, ball back at the 36. Stansbury back, going to keep it himself on the quarterback keeper, going to the left side, and he will slide down.
That's
about
a good tackle.
41. Well, he's got 4 of the 5 yards back, and tackled by Tay Lindsay. It'd be second and 11 to go. Ball at the 40-yard line. No, it's Brownlow, not Tay. It's 15, not 12.
It's difficult. I mean, when you're in open field like that with athletes, you've got to be able to break it down, shoot your hips through, drive for 5. He did a good job. Right. It looks like he's might have got something in his eye or something, or he's sneezing. I don't know. It might be one of them.
Quarterback keeper, he went to the empty side of the field. Everybody went left. He goes right. Pretty good call that time, but he only gets 4 yards. Second down, 11 to go. Empty backfield. He'll roll to his left now, and he is going to be facing pressure. Oh, that could have been a whole pass out there complete, or is it?
He's
yes, he is at midfield, so it's going to be third down and just a yard to go now. Caught by number, number 9 on the carry. That's Jarrell Jefferson. I want to call him Jamel, but it's Jarrell. And here comes.
Yep, they're going heavy right here.
Yep.
Big Taylor, Dewante McMillan, Carroll back in.
3rd and 1.
Oh, goodness.
They're looking to the sidelines again. What are we going to call, Coach? They've got burned twice on lay penalties. They look like they're trying to land an airplane by the way they're giving those signals. Play clock's at 5.
Another timeout.
And they're going to have to burn another timeout. And that's it.
Yep.
That's all the timeouts. Yeah, it's a 0. So it's 5:18 to go in the half. Bears 7, Oak Ridge 3. We'll take a 1-minute break from Milligan Vane here on ESPN Cleveland 1013.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education. Your calling. Your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
At your Geico local office.
Flag on the play. It's going to be on Oak Ridge. He's thrown for a loss, actually, as they shifted right before the snap, and Bradley shifted right before it. Come on, guys. Boys getting emotional out there now.
Yep. Well, Oak Ridge is frustrated, and they should be, because they've been the big bully for the whole season. And
illegal procedure. Yeah. Another penalty against the Wildcats. That'll back them up. Make it, instead of 3rd and 1, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, they've been the big bully all year, and they've got another bully on the field with them. So
they shifted, and we shifted too defensively, and I think they weren't expecting that. Boy, we've pulled out all the stops here tonight.
Absolutely.
This is two heavyweights slugging out here tonight. 7-3 Bears at 5:16 to go. Clock is stopped with a penalty. 3rd down and about 6 to go for a first down. Ball back at their 45. And Bradley has switched their defenders back. Trips to the left side. Stansbury in the backfield along with Demillion Porter's running back on his right hip now. They'll shift Malik Howard to the H-back position. Stansbury back looking, throwing across the middle. It's going to be
he dropped it.
Incomplete. They're going to say he caught that?
Yes, he caught it.
They're going to say he caught it. He caught it falling down at the Bear 47 for a first down. That's Zayden Williams, number 16 on the reception. And he will move it down to the 47 from the 45, so an 8-yard gain on that reception. And 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. You trail the Bears 7-3 at 4:58 in the half now.
Well, we've been good at bending but don't break, so we're bending a little. Let's just not break it.
Stansbury hands it off. Running back. He's got 5-6 yards down about the 41, maybe the 40. It's going to be second down. It's going to be DeMillion Porter, number 8 on the carry. Give him about 6, maybe 7. Nope, let's call it 6 at the 41. 2nd and 4 coming up. A long 4 at that.
Let's go, boys.
Clock running down to 4:28. Oak Ridge has burned all 3 timeouts they've had to. Bears have all 3 of theirs remaining. Stansbury hands it off again to Jimerson. He'll have the first down across the 35 to the 32 or so. 1st and 10 of the Wildcats after a gain of 9 yards. Giving them another first down. They've driven. Was this where they started back on their 9-yard line, 8-yard line?
Yep.
Been a good drive for them, and they've overcome the penalties.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
At the Bear 31 now, 1st and 10. I got a feeling they're going to go over the top here sooner or later. They'll send trips to the right side this time. Single man left. Porter in the backfield with Stansbury. He will hand to Porter. Porter goes to the left side, and he's going to be hit. And he got undercut and stepped over a couple of guys, but made a couple of yards. It's going to be inside the 30 to the 29 maybe. Big second down. And about, we'll give him 1 yard. 2nd and 9 at the 30. No, we're going to move it. 2 yards. 2nd and 8 from the 29. Yeah, that looks right. 2nd and 8 from the 29. Clock's at 3:20 and running. Again, looking to the sidelines. It's 2 different guys over our signal plays in. I'm sure one's a decoy.
Everybody's got decoys now, don't they?
Grief. Play clock's 10, and they're set to go. Trips the right side. Stansbury back, looking. Little bubble. He's going to try to do the bubble underneath. Paul is caught, but for no flag.
What's the flag for?
I don't know. Couldn't see. Could it be a face mask or something?
That was a great tackle.
Horse collar. I've seen the horse collar signal. That's going to give him a first down. We couldn't see. It's on the far side.
Oh, my goodness.
Looked like a clean tackle. It is. Oh, it's on Oak Ridge. He pointed toward Oak Ridge.
Oh, okay. I was like, that was a good tackle. I'm not real sure what was going on there.
I'll just shut up and leave the officiate to the official. Another mark off against the Wildcats. Though it's now 2nd down and 13. The ball back to the Bear 34. Yeah. Goodness gracious.
Well, we got to take advantage of this.
Yes.
When we get them long behind the sticks, we have got to get off the field. I know it's 2nd long, but we got to get after this guy up front.
Yep. Bear defense is being tested. They've been on the field a long time on this drive.
Coach Floyd called the timeout.
And now we're going to, that's a good call. Yep. Let our guys rest, catch their breath. And
that's 9 penalties. 9 penalties in this first half by Oak Ridge.
Let's take a break from Milligan Vein at 2:50 in the half. 7-3 Bears on top. We'll be back in 60 seconds on ESPN Cleveland 1013.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
13, Stansbury back to pass. Pass going to be complete. And a great catch. And he gets the first down at the 20. A great catch that time by number 3, Malik Howard. Right across the middle. He fired it in there, and he caught it. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
I just don't get it. I don't understand why we can't get off the field on 2nd long, 3rd and long. It doesn't make any sense to me. I do not understand it.
1st and 10 at the Bear 20. They'll send twins either side now. Porter in the backfield with Stansbury. He's redirecting traffic now. He'll drop back to pass, looking left, rolling out under pressure. He's going to keep himself and roll to the 20 and down to the 17. Boy, he is sandwiched between the Bears' number 20, Andrew Carroll, and also Jaden Gray.
Wow.
Give him about 3 seconds down to 7 to go at the Bears' 17.
You think he felt that? I bet he's going to feel that tomorrow.
We heard that.
Oh, my goodness.
2 minutes to go in the half with the clock running. They'll shift receivers to the right side, single man left, looking to the sidelines. Play clock's at 22. Plenty of time for him. Bear band begins to march down to the sidelines, get ready for homecoming festivities here tonight. So here we go on second down to 7. Stansbury rolling to his left, looking down the field, throwing into the middle. It's going to be a holding call on the Wildcats. It's enough for a first down, but there's a call, I believe, a holding call. Holding on the Wildcats again.
They cannot get out of their way. I mean, we'll take it all day long, but geez Louise, that's 10.
Bradley
That's
County
10 penalties.
Bradley County Litter Grant penalty.
It's over 100 yards already.
In the half.
In the half, yes.
Move the ball back to the
oh my goodness
27. Got to hold him here. One of these. First, about 17 to go for a first.
Well, he's been killing us over the middle of the field,
yeah.
The quarterback has, so maybe we can find something to slow that down a little bit. But, I mean, if your quarterback's on their back, you can't throw it.
That's right. If he's looked at the stars, they'll check out Porter. No, that's going to be Robinson checking out. Jimerson checks out. And they're still looking at the sidelines. Play clock's not started yet. I'm not sure what the hold. Here comes a sub in.
Yeah.
He must have had an equipment issue going on there. But Jimerson will check out. Porter in the backfield with Stansbury at quarterback. Third down and 17 to go at the 27 now after the penalty. The 10th of the half against Oak Ridge. Stansbury back, rolling right,
13.
looking. AJ all over him, passing the flat's going to be intercepted.
Go, baby.
Makouche with his second of the night, and this one will count at the 9-yard line for the Bears.
That's awesome. Good job, number 7, staying eyes on the football.
Give AJ Westfield.
Absolutely.
A lot of
Pressure. Make this kid force him outside. He threw it into traffic. Spencer McCooch took it away.
First and 10 for the Bears at their 1:13 to go with 2 timeouts remaining.
You know what they call those guys, Gary?
What?
Ball hawks.
Ball hawks.
Yeah, that's what they call them. Good for him, man. That's awesome.
We had that other one tonight that got knocked out because of the penalty, but right now the Bears have it, leading at 7-3 at 1:13 to go. 7-3 Bears on top of the Wildcats. Battle for teams unbeaten in the region and under center this time. We're going to take a knee and go to the halftime with the lead as Cook takes it.
Absolutely.
Backs up, steps down. It'll be second down and clock's at 1:05. They'll have to run a couple more plays, but they won't have to give it up.
Well, if you're Oak Ridge, this is what happens when you waste all your timeouts in the first quarter, and, or with 5 minutes left to go in the half.
Yeah.
So
and we've got the ball coming out too.
Yeah.
Bradley taking all the time they can. Play clock's at 20. He's going to stand up. They're not even going to get it in set until it gets down to 10 or under. Play clock's at 12. Cook under center. He'll take the snap, steps back. Game clock's at 30 seconds to go here in the first half.
Well, that was a good first half for the Bradley Bears. I'll tell you what, very sloppy for Oak Ridge. Definitely. They had 10 penalties for over 100 yards. Bradley was able to capitalize and run the football on that one series.
Yes, and we go to the halftime. The Bears up the half 7-3. Get ready for our Sound Finance halftime show. And Dr. Linda Cash is going to join us here, so we've got to behave now.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back in 1 minute with more live coverage and get our interview going and have the homecoming festivities coming up as well. Back in 60.
McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. all cooked fresh right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter pounder burger made for you right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education. Your calling. Your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you.
It's been exciting first few weeks here at Bradley Central. We've had the University of Tennessee president was here yesterday, and he was talking about all the different things that well, what did he talk about?
Well, he actually talked about the different UT schools that are in the system and how Tennessee Promise works.
She's good. We got that.
And it also helped the kids see that in the UT system there are multiple places that they can go. So he really talked about choose UT somewhere.
Yeah. My alma mater.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then the UTC chancellor was here also, and she just sharing with them, they're great universities for them to choose. Kind of encouraging them that money shouldn't be an issue because of the Tennessee Promise, and you've got opportunities.
That's been a blessing for a lot of kids.
Oh, it really has. It really has.
People don't really understand that. Let's talk about some other things. CBS News was here a couple weeks back.
Yes.
Only high school in Tennessee.
Yes. So CBS News is here just to celebrate all the fantastic growth that Bradley Central has had. Also looking at how well they've done on graduations and just moving kids toward better opportunities for them. And that's a big deal. And they're coming back. So there's a multiple series that they'll do with Bradley, and it's all about what we've done for kids.
That's quite an honor.
It's a big honor, and they've well deserved.
And how about the recent rating we had, a 5 score on the
TVOS.
That's awesome.
I mean, a level 5 school on TVOS, which means that our kids are moving and progressing. So they're moving and progress with proficiency, they're moving with growth, they're moving with graduation rate, better opportunities. I mean, it's just amazing, and I applaud the leadership and all the support that they give to these kids. It's awesome.
It takes everybody involved.
It takes all of us.
Teachers, students especially, staff involved and all that. And let's talk about something else just come up recently, the bag policy now here for the county. That's all county schools, elementary?
It is all county schools. Well, elementary, of course, we have to work with Parks and Rec, so we haven't gotten to that yet. But with all athletic events, the clear bag, and we would just want to be proactive. And with all the things that are surrounding us, we just really felt strongly that let's be proactive in that and make people feel safer, because the reality is you really don't know who's coming on your campus when you've got all these big events, and this just keeps us safer and helps us move in the direction of letting everybody know we want to be safe. And I can honestly say with tonight and that we had almost 100% compliance, and those that weren't, they just didn't know, and our people worked with them, and it's just a blessing to have so many people who support us.
It's all about the safety of the attendance of the stadium and the students, the players, the staff, and everybody involved there. And we understand, unfortunately, the world we live in. That's the way that is.
And I'll say this too. I think our teachers or our schools have done a good job at making or letting people know where they can get these clear bags. I know at Lake Forest they had some Express Athletics come in and kind of show everybody, hey, you can get it here. They're out there. You just got to go find them. So our schools have done a good job at letting parents know and family members where to get these bags.
And I am sure we'll be seeing clear bags with school logos coming out soon, and that'll be even better.
Oh yeah.
We can push our people and say come to Bradley County. Well, we want to do it well, and we appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate that safety issue for us and everybody involved, and thanks for what you're doing for the county schools, and let's keep it up, and we'll get that new science wing going before too long, I hope.
Listen, it's coming faster than people know. Of course, it's with the federal government, so that's that just is but we're excited about that. But the best thing about Bradley County and Bradley Central High School and all of our schools is the support that we have from this community and all the.
We're blessed,
and really from people outside of our community. We are people to watch because we love our kids and we want to do it right.
But, Doc, I'm sorry, I'll say this too. But you also love your faculty and you love your
yes,
staff.
100%.
I'm a first-year teacher, and I have never felt more comfortable than working for Bradley County Schools. So if you're ever considering where you're going to work, this is the best place I've ever been in my life.
And I did not pay him to say that, but I would have.
Good testament for it.
No, I've had a lot of support at Lake Forest from the county, and I'm not. It's like I haven't missed a beat. And I know there are other teachers at at Lake Forest that feel the same way, and all around the county. So
well, I can honestly say we always want to support our teachers, but really we want them to know how much we care about them, and we know it's hard work, but it's the work that's worth it, and we appreciate each and every one of them.
Sure.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
All the great information.
Yep.
We always have a lot of information when you come out to visit
And
us.
let's say go Bears.
That's right. That's Dr. Linda Cash, the longtime director of Bradley County Schools, and we'll let her go away. And we will take a 1-minute break and come back with homecoming festivities from the field when we return here on ESPN Cleveland, your Southland Finance halftime score, 7-3 Bears over the Wildcats. Back in 1 minute.
It felt really loud there. Can you turn that down?
Yeah.
Check. Is that better?
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
In the middle of our Southland Finance halftime show, and they're introducing the candidates, the Queen's Court for the freshmen and sophomores. And let's see if we can put the mic back down there and let Keith Freeman pick up his narration.
Emily Bruce.
Yeah.
Our second junior representative
Here's Keith
is Miss
Freeman.
Gabby Hamilton.
These are the sophomores.
Gabby is the daughter of Mark and Brady Hamilton. Gabby is escorted tonight by Holden White. Holden is the son of Kevin and Andrea Hudson. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gabby Hamilton. At this time, we would like to introduce our homecoming queen candidates from the senior class. Our first representative is Miss Claudia Ann Boyd. Claudia is the daughter of Keith and Terry Boyd. Claudia is a member of the BCHS volleyball team and involved in student council, Beta Club, National Honor Society, Educators Rising, and the Cleveland Bradley Chamber Youth Leadership. Claudia enjoys hanging out with friends and family, traveling, reading, being outside, and playing volleyball. Her favorite Bradley memory is beating Cleveland in volleyball this year. After graduation, Claudia plans to attend Lee University to pursue a degree in elementary education. Claudia is escorted tonight by her grandfather, Mr. Dan Elliott. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Claudia Boyd. Our second representative is Miss Chloe Beth Lockhart. Chloe is the daughter of Curtis and Rachel Lockhart. Chloe is a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, FCA, Beta Club, Link Crew, ATS The Bridge, and the Bradley Cleveland Chamber of Commerce Youth Leadership. She enjoys times with friends and family and a cozy movie night by the fire. Her favorite Bradley memory is beating Cleveland in volleyball for the first time in 9 years. After graduation, Chloe plans to attend TCAT Athens to study cosmetology and eventually serve the Cleveland community. Cleveland is escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Curtis Lockhart. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Chloe Lockhart. Our third representative is Miss Layla Leanne Swigert. Layla is the daughter of Bobby and Rachel Swigert. Layla is a member of FCA, Bible Club, and HOSA. She enjoys hanging out with her family, riding in the mountains, and beautiful sunsets. Her favorite memory at Bradley is dodging Coach Day her sophomore year to avoid getting dress coded. After graduation, Layla plans to attend Chattanooga State to pursue a career in radiology as an MRI technician and mammographer. Layla is escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Bobby Swigert. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Layla Swigert. Our final representative tonight is Miss Colby Ann Turner. Colby Ann is the daughter of Brad and Catherine Turner. Colby Ann is the senior class president, HOSA vice president, and a member of the Bradley golf team. She also serves in the National Honor Society, FCA leadership team, Leap Crew, Beta Club, Diamond Dolls, ATS Ambassador, Bachelorettes, and the Bradley Cleveland Chamber Youth Leadership. Colby Ann enjoys golfing, working out, traveling, and spending time with friends and family. Her favorite Bradley memory is working the baseball concession stand as a Diamond Doll. After graduation, Colby plans to study business and marketing and hopes to pursue a creative career connecting people. Colby Ann is escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Brad Turner. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Colby Ann Turner.
Getting ready now for the big announcement for the naming of the 2025 Homecoming Queen.
Coming on to the field is Bradley Central High School Principal, Mr. Patrick Spangler. The flower girl tonight is Miss Sailor Pekela. Sailor is the daughter of John and Lindsay Pekela. Lindsay serves as the bookkeeper here at Bradley Central. Sailor is in Miss Thompson's kindergarten class at Waterville Elementary School. Sailor enjoys playing soccer, singing, and dancing. When she grows up, she wants to be a real princess. Our crown bearer is Mr. Chandler Graham Day. Chandler is the son of Matthew and Rebecca Day. Matthew is the Dean of Students here at Bradley Central, while Rebecca teaches science at Lake Forest Middle School. Chandler is in Miss Reynolds' kindergarten class at Michigan Avenue Elementary. Chandler enjoys playing football, baseball, and basketball. When he grows up, he wants to be a professional football player. He says he is built to be a quarterback. Mr. Spangler is escorting Miss Alyssa Cross, the homecoming queen of 2024, who will assist in the crowning of our new queen. Alyssa Cross is the daughter of Jeremy and Michelle Cross. Alyssa is currently attending Bryan University on a volleyball scholarship, majoring in business administration. And now, without further ado, your 2025 Bradley Central High School homecoming queen is Miss Colby Ann Turner.
Well, there you have it. Homecoming queen is Colby Ann Turner this year in 2025 as we wrap up homecoming ceremony.
Congratulations to Miss
We'll take another time out here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. We're in the Southland Finance halftime show. The Bears up 7-3 over the Wildcats, and we will have the ball when we come out for the third quarter. Right now, let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and look at the stats, unofficial stats, for the first half of the game here between the Bears and the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Back in 2 minutes.
Good for two.
I wasn't planning on getting Dr.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked.
That's from Mr. RC Talent.
Yeah, so we've got Mr. Spencer Cooch leading the Bradley Bears. He's got 5 attempts for 23 yards rushing. For passing, Tucker Cook, we got 7 attempts for around 100 yards with 1 touchdown. We also have receiving. We actually, lost my spot here. For 2 receptions for 31 yards, Reggie Hubbard. He also scored a touchdown on that long touchdown run there at the end of the first quarter.
Yep.
Defensive stats, we've got Paul Stokes leading the Bears tackling. He's got 3.5 tackles, and a plethora of other Bears that are 1 or 2, and plenty of tackles to go around for the Bears. But the big stat for the night so far, the Bradley Bears have 3 penalties for 30 yards.
Wow.
Right now.
We'll take that.
And we will. But here's the big one. Oak Ridge, 10 penalties for 130 yards in the first half.
Wow, that's not good.
And we talked about that pregame, Gary, right?
Yeah. Well,
which we have to tighten the nuts and bolts. Which team ever plays the cleaner football is going to end up winning this football game. But guess what? We still have a whole nother half to go.
Yeah.
This can completely switch. So I mean, you just gotta play 60-minute football right here.
You really do. Let's go down to the sidelines. Thomas Duas on the sidelines with his camera guy. Thomas, how's it feeling down there? We go to the halftime with a 7-3 lead. I believe it was head 7-3. Wasn't we? Last week, RC was at 10-7. We were trailing or leading at halftime last
we were winning 10-7 at halftime.
10-7, yep. Okay. So what's it like down there, Thomas?
It's good. Everything's just a vibe and and everything, you know.
What is a vibe, Thomas? Tell all the people at home what a vibe is.
A vibe is like, just relax and.
Did you stay away from those homecoming candidates down there?
Yeah, I was near them. Some of them were looking at the cameras, and
they felt important, huh?
Yeah, they felt very.
They were important.
Absolutely. And everybody's important.
It's homecoming night. The Wildcats are back out on the field here. The Bears have not returned. I think they'll put 3 minutes back up on the scoreboard. For the game clock to let them warm up since the homecoming festivities run out. We'll get back to Thomas a little bit later on here tonight. Let's see if we can get a chance. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back and look at some scores of interest from our area and around the state when we return here in 1 minute. Actually, begin to wrap up our South Finance halftime show. That's corner Peerless Road and Key Street. Back in 60 seconds on ESPN 103.
McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than fresh beef quarter-pounder burger, made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education. Your calling. Your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Ellis Ace Hardware scoreboards and the scores of interest. One thing that jumped out to me, Science Hill, who's unbeaten, is trailing 31-0 at halftime to Jefferson County, who's 3-1. You never know. Big rivalry. Morristown East 14-3 over Morristown West. That's at halftime as well. Pigeon Forward look for the first win. They're not going to get tonight. They're down 21-0. Dobbins Bennett 4-1. They're only lost to Oak Ridge. They lead Westridge 17-7 tonight. That game being played at Westridge. We have Farragut trying to get their first win, leading in a close one at Bearden 16-14 at Bearden. Farragut 0-5, Bearden 0-4. That's a region game for them, and it will have an effect, on what we see in our region. Bradley up here, of course, 7-3. Tyner all over Cleveland, 20-0 at halftime. Tyner unbeaten, Cleveland winless. We have Alcoa 49-0 at halftime over Fulton, who is winless. Alcoa 5-0. Maryville 35-0 over Hardin Valley in the second quarter.
Wow!
I smell a running clock coming there again.
It's coming.
McMinn Central's in a lightning delay as they host Cumberland County tonight.
Where that's at McMinn Central? No, it's
Actually, home team there.
That's not too far from here.
McMinn Central. Let's see. We have also Meigs County up 22-7 over Sweetwater at Sweetwater. That's in the second quarter play. William Blunt 28-17 over Carnes. Oakland and Blackman, no score. That's a Central Time Zone game. They're about halfway through the first period. Polk County trailing Bledsoe County 7-0. That's in the start of the second quarter there. Polk County 2-3, Bledsoe 4-1. Let's see. Anderson County leading Chattanooga Prep 21-0. Loudon over East Ridge 19-0. That's in the third quarter. McMinn County 19-0 over Ooltewah. That is a region game for those folks. Barron County 13-0 over Monterey. Ray County and East Hamlin, a huge battle of the unbeatens, 14-14 score, and a battle of unbeaten teams, both coming in 5-0. A big region game there for those folks. And we're about ready for kickoff here. Red Bank and South Pittsburgh, nothing to report yet. Walker Valley over Saudi Days at 14-7 at halftime there as they get ready for third. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back with a kickoff here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 as we wrap up the South Finance halftime show. 7-3 Bears on top of the Wildcats. That's a good halftime there. We got a lot of good stuff in.
Yeah, quarter pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than fresh beef quarter pounder burger, made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Back deep at the Bears, we got, let's see, Braden Carroll, Spencer McCouche, I believe. Reggie Hubbard on this side. They're the two deep down. Here's Spencer McCouche about the 20-yard line. And this guy can kick it, folks. Let's see how far he'll go this time. He has a long approach. Here's his kick. It's a high. It's way, and that'd be a field goal almost. Goodness gracious.
Oh, my goodness.
The Bears have it first 10th of 20, leading at 7-3. And, you got to tip your cap to the Bear defense.
Yeah.
Oak Ridge moved up down the field some, but, boy, when we had to stop them, we stopped them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we kind of came into this game talking about Oak Ridge's offensive line and how dominant the left side of that offensive line is. But guess what? We've got one of the better D-lines in the state.
Yes, we do.
So, hey, it's just big boy football getting after it. And so far, the Bears are winning this game, but we've got to keep on pressing right here. Twins football.
Twins to the right. It'll be McCouche in the backfield with Cook. He puts a man in motion. That's Reggie Hubbard coming right to the left. And he'll hand it to Cook. He'll hit the McCouche. He'll have a yard or two, maybe the 22. 2nd and 8. And brought down by a big number 7. That is Tristan Chartrand, a 252-pound 6-footer.
He was close to breaking one there.
Yep.
Goodness gracious.
The line has been rested. Now they need to make themselves known and present. almost 3 yards on the carry there. Cook again. He'll go to McCouche. Hits the middle again. He's going to move it up to about the 25, maybe across the 26 or so. Going to be third down. Still about 4, looks like.
Smash mouth football. We love it.
Man.
Keep running the ball. I mean, I know it's third and short, but
old school.
I love it, man.
Old school.
This fires me up. All the old Bears love it.
Yeah. Third down and 4 for the Bears at their 26. Huge momentum play right here for both teams. The Oak Ridge band blaring away closest to the Bear players. Cook back looking, and he's going to be sacked. That's not going to work.
Yeah.
The offensive line, he's going to do the bubble screen look like.
Yeah.
He let the lineman through, and he didn't have time to react, so we're going to punt it away. He lost back to the 18-yard line, looks like. It's going to be fourth down, maybe the 19, 4th and 11 from the 19 with Brady Lewis back to punt it away from the Bears. That is our second punt of the night.
Second. This will be the second one, so we need a big boot here from 88.
We didn't punt the last 2 games, not a single time.
Really?
Yeah. A little different animal here with Oak Ridge, though.
A little bit.
Good snap. Wow. Max Hamilton, and a boom. There's that. That's what we want. He's going to take a fair catch way back to 45. So from the 19 to the 46, that's 41 or 31 and 5, about 36 yards, looks like.
Let's go D.
First and 10, Wildcats at the 47-yard line. So their defense does what they have to do. And as RC mentioned during the halftime stats, it was 10 first-half penalties for over 100 yards.
Yeah, that's a lot. No coach is going to be happy about that. I'm sure theirs wasn't, but
probably heard it at halftime.
But we'll take it.
So the Wildcats will come out in the spread offense again, out of the shotgun, twins wide left, single man wide to the right here. Porter stays in the backfield, I believe, or is that Jimerson? They'll shift the H-back over and hands off to Jimerson. And he will have nothing.
That's awesome.
He might have fallen for a yard, but my goodness, they just swat him up over there. That's going to be Tay Lindsay. He got
Lake Forest Bruin.
Some of a yard. He didn't get a full yard. Be second down and a little over 9 to go for a first down. They're at their 48 in the third. Bears up 7-3 at 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter play from Bear Stadium on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Drops back, throws out the man in motion.
Oh, that's beautiful.
There's another hole right there, number 3. He's the same guy that held before.
Yeah.
And it's so obvious when he holds.
Yeah.
He can't keep. AJ's talking to him now.
Well, when you put yourself in the defensively, when you put yourself in the right spot, you force the offense to kind of do things that they don't want to do. That was a good job of pursuit by our defense, and I mean they just couldn't block them. So what happens when you can't block them? You hold them. When you hold them, you get flagged.
It's a 10-yard mark off. That's the 11th penalty on Oak Ridge tonight. And it's not home cooking, folks. I'm telling you, these are legit penalties.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can see them for sure.
Back to the 38-yard line now in Oak Ridge territory. It's going to be second down and 20 to go for a first. Here's where they got to stop that pass across the middle.
Absolutely.
That's what they burn us on.
Absolutely.
So Brownlow in the middle now.
Big 13 is going to get him a sack right here.
I hope he can do that. And here comes a handoff the guy in the middle.
That's a hold. That's another hold.
And there it is. There's another holding right there on number 74, and he's pitching the fit. But
it is what it is. I mean,
just reaching out and grabbing them.
You got a good football player that's kind of come off the block. I mean, and you hold. I mean, he literally had his hands right there on the shoulder pads. I don't know why he's frustrated.
You call that before the referees even threw the flag. It was obvious up here. Another 10-yard mark off. This is going to make it second down and 30 to go. And they can boo all day long.
I know. I mean, it is what it is.
Nice crowd here tonight on homecoming night. Kobe Ann Turner, one of our beautiful young seniors, got crowned the homecoming queen tonight for 2025. Back to the 29-yard line now. They've got to get all the way down to the Bear 43. So there is 31 and
oh
goodness gracious.
If they get a first down here, I quit. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I mean, that's we got to get off the field here.
We got to, yeah. So here we go on third and long. He'll shift a man out to the right. He's got trips to the left side. Stansberry back looking to the right. Single man out there. Pass is in. He almost intercepted. Brownlow tipped it up.
Oh, goodness.
And Tay Lindsay nearly stepped under it. It would have been out of bounds if Malik Howard had caught it.
The ball looked like it was tipped at the line. I'm not real sure. He kind of threw it behind him. I don't know. Maybe my eyes are doing something funky. But good job by Jeremiah right there.
Still
the ball.
3rd and 30 to go again for the Wildcats. We got to hold them right here, guys.
Absolutely.
Got to hold them here.
Can't get beat deep. Putting in another corner, bringing off one of the big men.
Brady with 3 down linemen, actually 2 down linemen. Expecting the pass, and they're going to overflow to the left side of the offensive line with trips over there. But a handoff, the guy in the middle, he's hit. He's going to lose yardage. Another loss back to the 23. That's a 5-yard loss. It is 4th down and 35 to go for a first.
That is awesome because you're able to stop the run and you've got 2 or 3 guys on a defensive line.
Yeah.
Usually when you just got 3 up there, they can run all over you. But I mean, we're getting tackles for loss with minimal guys up front.
Man,
that's awesome.
Down and 35 to go, looks like. Back returning, Reggie Huppert. He better get away from that ball. Here's a snap. It's low. A punt away. Not a really especially good punt. It's going to hit and kick to the left and kick out of bounds. Bradley's going to have great field position at the 42-yard line in Bear territory. So 1st and 10 after the punt. Let's take a quick 30-second break and return with the Bears' first possession of this half. Back in 60.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer.
Good to go.
But getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that brace. No trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick. I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The bubble screen did not work right to Spencer McCouche. He will lose 3 yards on play. 2nd and 13 for the Bears. Is there a flag anywhere? No. 2nd and 13 the ball at the Bear 39-yard line after the bubble screen. They smell that one coming, I believe. Yeah. Bears up 7-3. We're at 8:15 in the 3rd quarter play against the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Coming in unbeaten overall, unbeaten in the region. And I believe Peyton Parker Price in the backfield. He is. And here is Cook. Pass out there is knocked down, incomplete. 2nd down. That was 2nd down. It's 3rd down.
Yeah. That was just a good job by those big guys up front for Oak Ridge getting their paws on the football.
Yeah.
That would have had to been a pretty perfect ball there by Tucker to squeeze it where he was trying to get it, but it didn't work out that way.
3rd and 13. That'll stop the clock at exactly 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter play. Yeah, Peyton Parker Price in there in relief of Spencer McCouche. See if McCouche is still in. No, McCouche out of the game right now. Bears have trips to the right side. As Cook has said, he's back looking left, throwing across the middle to Braden Carroll, and he will be stopped for a 2-yard gain. They have shut us down here. Going to be 4th down, about 11 to go, or 12 to go actually, the ball to 41. Call it 4th and 11 to go.
Well, we got to sustain drives. Our defense has pretty much been on the field. So, we got to sustain drives and get first downs. Yep. That was a good job by Oak Ridge's defense sniffing out pretty much everything we threw at them.
Brady Lewis back to kick it away for the Bears, who lead at 7-3. Maddox.
Don't be surprised if Coach Floyd does something crazy here.
Maddox Hampton snap. Good. What a booming punt. It's going to hit and roll and roll out of bounds at the 22 or so from the 41 at the 22. So 28-9, 37-yard punt. We'll take that, and we'll come back in just 30 seconds. No, let's keep it here this time. We had a break here. Let's keep it right here. Yeah. Thomas, talk to me, bud. You down there on the sidelines again? Might have caught Thomas off guard here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Thomas, you're down in front of the student section. We're up 7-3.
Yes, sir. I'm in front of them.
Yep. I hear them down there sometimes.
How's the vibe?
Yeah, they're chanting all types of things, and they're just getting rowdy for our team and try to hype them up and pull for them.
All right.
Tell them to get louder because that Oak Ridge offense is right there.
Absolutely.
Our band needs to play too. We'll come back to you shortly, Thomas.
Sounds good.
It's Thomas Dwas on the sideline there. And Oak Ridge 1st and 10 at their 22. Out of the shotgun, Stansbury hands it off to his running back. He will have, there's a horse collar maybe.
No,
maybe
he had his jersey.
Just his jersey. He'll move it up to about the 25, 2nd down and 7 coming up. And I'm not sure who got him that
Dewante McMillan.
And that was that Porter on the carry or Jimerson?
I didn't see it, Gary, to be honest with you.
I believe that is
slacking.
6 or 8. It's hard to tell from here, especially when they don't turn around when they face us. Anyway, clock running at 6:39. That's number 8. That is Demillion Porter, a junior, 5'11", 189, strong running back. Bears lead at 7-3. Snap. Stansbury passing the flat's going to be complete.
Good tackle,
and
buddy.
Brought down immediately. I think he's shy of the first down. Jeremiah Brownlow looks like on the tackle there. Malik Howard, number 3 on the catch. It's going to be, they're eyeballing. Let's see. 1st and 10, they say. They need to measure those that's on this far side, or our near side, the chains on the far side, because from our angle, it doesn't look like they're getting a good look at it. But, hey, they're down on the field. 1st and 10, now at the 32-yard line for the Wildcats in their territory. Singleman out, different set this time. He'll hand his running back, and he'll hit the middle. He'll have a yard or 2 or 3. Porter on the carry up to the 36. Brought down by Jaden Gray for the Bears. 2nd down, about 5 to go for a first. 2nd and 5.
Let's go, boys.
Cleveland,
get this.
Cleveland Raiders are trailing 20-0 to Tyner at halftime. We'll be over here next week. And if things don't change the second half, they're going to be winless. They'll be 0-6. They've never even been 0-5 until this season. It's a tough year for the Raiders. Very young Raider, inexperienced team there.
Yeah. That's a false start.
That's a false start. 5-yard penalty.
There's another one.
Oak Ridge. We all saw that.
Well, they're not booing over there this time, are they? I guess they saw that.
2nd and 10
Sorry,
now.
guys. They're firing me up over there.
Everybody on the Bradley defensive line pointed when he moved. So they're going to keep the same play. They're not checking off every play like they were the first half. They got burnt. Well, they're checking off now. They got 3 different guys over now. 3 different guys signal something crazy. So here we go on 2nd and 10. Passing situation. Stansbury will know he'll hand off to his running back, and he'll have maybe up to the 34. So that'd be a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 to go now. 3rd and 8. After a 2-yard gain.
3rd and long.
Yeah.
What would you do right here, Gary? You'd send the house, wouldn't you?
Yeah. If I'm them, I'd try the bubble or that middle screen, a middle pass over the middle.
I got you.
They'll send trips to the left.
Yeah.
And Adam Washington, the single man out to the right over here. Porter stays in the backfield there with Stansbury. Brad's got one-on-one coverage over there. Stansbury back, looking right, throws out in the flat's going to be complete underneath, and he will have the first down on a nice play by number 9 coming underneath, Jarrell Jimerson.
That was a good play call.
Yep.
From they cleared out the corner.
Up to the 40, 11-yard gain on that reception, and a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Good call. They had him come from underneath there. They cleared him out with the wideouts, and he came out of the backfield, and he was wide open. 1st and 10. Clock rolling down to 4 minutes now. It'll be under 4 when the ball is snapped again. The trips to the right side this time as they're working off the hash mark on the left side. And Bradley jumps. Got back. Now they're going to change the play again. We nearly violated them as A.J. Nutter was in there. Play clock's at 5-4. Stansbury hands it off to his running back. He'll try the middle. He'll have 2-3 yards up to the 49. Let's give him the 49. 4 yards, 2nd and 6 for Porter on that carry there. A.J. Westfield on the tackle again. Big 77 comes off the field for Oak Ridge. Had his helmet off. Jared Bafford, a 279-pound, 6'3" guy.
You know, I never cheer for the other team, but I do appreciate what Oak Ridge is trying to do here. They're not giving up on their running game at all.
Nope.
And we're doing a good job at holding the 2 or 3 yards a pop, but we have to get off the field on 3rd and long.
Second down and 6 right now at 3.5 to go in the third. 7-3 Bears maintaining that shaky lead right now. They are ahead. They overload to the left side. The Bears shifting their defense. There's a flag on the play. They're going to not whistle it dead, but Porter on the carry gets across midfield to the 49. Let's see who the flag is on. And official is going over to talk to the one who threw the flag. I believe it's on Oak Ridge the way they're reacting over there. Number 3 is not happy at all. Here comes the official to our side. The play is,
come on, man, false
procedure start on the Wildcats. Another 5-yard penalty.
That's 14 penalties, Gary.
Wow,
14.
They must not had to correct me in the back. It wasn't. They didn't kill it on the dead ball foul.
Yeah. Well, just to put this in perspective, guys, this is how many penalties we had against McMinn the whole game.
Yeah.
And that killed us. This has been Oak Ridge, and it's not even the end of the 3rd quarter yet.
Matter of fact, 3:15 to go. Clock stopped with a penalty. 2nd down, 11 to go. Ball back now at the 44. And they'll shift them out there. Trips to the right side. Stansbury back looking left. Across the middle is going to be income. Boy, almost a tremendous catch that time by Malik Howard, but he could not pull it in. It had been a one-handed catch. Have we got another flag?
No.
Yes, we do.
All right, that might be on us.
They're talking it over.
I don't think it's pass interference.
I don't think it is either. Here comes a call. Holding on the Bears. Defensive holding. That'd be an automatic first down, 5-yard marker, but an automatic first down for the Wildcats. Move the ball up. Oh, 10-yard mark off on defensive holding. When did that change? Well, it's not an automatic. Well, they're moving the change like it's a first down. Now they're moving the change back. They need to get their act together on the sidelines over there. 2nd down and 1. Bradley does not have their heavy group in there. Look for Porter to carry this one. Bradley shifts the line. Porter carries it. No, it's Jemerson who'll carry. He will get the first down, barely. And, he breaks free. He's gone. Nope, he's going to be caught. Nope, he's there. Touchdown, Oak Ridge. They had him hemmed in. He got away.
Down at the 1.
At the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and I'm not so sure that he didn't fumble through the end zone. It looked like he let go of the football. I couldn't really see up here.
And the Fisher calling timeout. They've got an injury over there. Yep, an Oak Ridge Wildcat is down. They're calling for the trainer to come out. It looks like 1st and goal for the Wildcats at the 1. That's number 8. That is Porter. I believe that's who's down too. And let's take a timeout for Milligan Vane as they work on the injured Wildcat, and we'll come back. Looks like it's just cramps maybe. We'll take a 30-second break at 2:45 in the third. Wildcats apparently have taken the lead. No, they've not taken the lead yet. They've not scored. They're at the 1, 1st and go. Back in 30 seconds on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. 7-3 Bears on top.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education. Your calling. Your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
The injured player, we think he's up now. And he's walking off. He may not come back tonight, but it's going to be 1st and goal at this point. Trying to get an update here for you. Farragut leading Beard is still 16-14. Cleveland still trailing 20-0. That's in the 3rd period now at Cleveland High School. And the Wildcats 1st and goal at the Bear 1-yard line. The Bears up 7-3 at 2:45 in the 3rd. And they've got a tight formation with one wide out to the right. Quarterback goes under center, and they're going to try to push him across, and he didn't get there. No, he didn't get there. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Oak Ridge saying it's a touchdown. The Bears saying no, it's not. Fisher saying no, it's not.
Matters what those guys in stripes say, huh?
I don't know if he gained anything or not. Still, nope, he's right, still at the 1 yard line. 2nd and goal at 2:15 to go in the third now. I don't know if they have a heavy package or not. They're out of the shotgun, and they're going to run out of the shotgun. He's going to try to go around the line. No, sir. He got hit and lost some yardage. Reggie Hubbard on the tackle, I believe. Back to maybe the 3-yard line, or the 4-yard line, actually, I believe. Nope, the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3.
Get them going, AJ. Get them going, big man.
And Brandon's got their big guys in there.
Our band's got to get going.
Looking to the sideline. Signal a play in on 3rd down and goal from the Bear 3 now, as they lost 2 yards on that play. 7-3 Bears clinging to this lead. A minute and a half to go in the third. Tight formation again. Still out of the shotgun this time. He will hand it off. No, he'll keep it himself, and he will be brought down. He's not in. It's 4th and goal.
Oh, come on, man.
They gave it to him. They gave him the touchdown. They did give him a touchdown there. We don't have a replay, but I'd love to see it.
I know it.
So Oak Ridge will take the lead at 1:18 to go in the third. Now 9-7 our score.
That's all right. They fought. It's a big boy battle here tonight. We got to keep on pressing.
And it's going to be Eli Pearson with the point attempt. He's a senior. He's going to go. He's kicking in college somewhere. I don't remember where it was at. Snap, the place down, the kick is up. And that kick is good. So timeout on the field at 1:18 to go. 10-7 Wildcats now lead the Bears. We'll return in 30 seconds with a Wildcat kickoff here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 as we continue with our second quarter here.
Play for 30.
Well, we stopped running the football.
Our third quarter, second half. Good Lord. Bears back to receive the Oak Ridge kickoff, who lead now 10-7 here, minute 18 to go in the third. Our third quarter brought to you by Cleveland Collision, the premium auto body repair shop in Cleveland. That's Cleveland Collision Center. We appreciate them. Pearson to kick off. He just nailed the PAT after the score, and he's kicked 2 kickoffs, both into the end zone tonight. He very, very seldom falls short of the end zone. Back deep to the Bears will be Reggie Hubbard, then Braden Carroll for the Bears. Big region game here. Crosstown Cleveland still trailing 20-0 on Elvis Ace Hardware scoreboard. Walker Valley's up 14-7 in the third quarter over Tyner. Here comes Pierce's approach. His kick. That's a line drive, going to be way back in the end zone. The Bears take over first 10 against their 20-yard line. Trailing it now for the second time tonight. They were down 3-0, took the 7-3 lead. Now they trail 10-7. Next week back home here, then we'll be on the road to Soddy Daisy. Take a week off, then we'll close out the regular season at Maryville and at Bearden. That Bearden game will be a Thursday night game because Friday night is Halloween. So the Bears set. McCoosh in backfield with Cook.
Come on, boys.
Twins to the left side for the Bears. Hubbard and Carroll looks like. Cook hands it off. McCoosh going to the right side.
Oh, my goodness.
He's got some room. He's got 5. He's got 10, 15, and he's out of bounds. Got the 37 for a 1st and 10 after a 17-yard gain for the Bears and Cleveland forward. Nice play call there.
Absolutely. Lean on those big men up front. It was a good job by McCoosh getting outside, getting upfield, but let's lean on him, man.
McCoosh has got speed. Brandon will overload the trips to the right side this time. On 1st and 10 from their 47, trailing at 7-3 or 10-7. Here's a quick pitch after the complete up across the 40, about the 42, about 5 yards. As Reggie Hubbard on the reception from Cook. So give him 5, 2nd and 5, ball at the Bear 47 now. Third quarter running down. We're at 50 seconds to go in the third with the clock running. Here's a different formation we've not seen tonight. It'd be a pitch to McCoosh trying to get outside. He's going to be hit in the backfield and lose yardage, actually. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer, and that's probably the final play of the third period. third down and 8 coming up. Even though the down marker shows it's second down. I have to get on Terry. I have to get on Terry Ingram over there. He's been slow tonight. Here we go. Bears, twins either side now. Brad is going to change the play. One of the few times tonight that Coach Stanford is signaling a different play call. And it's going to be the third quarter. It's going to end because it's 3-2-1. That will end the third quarter play. So after 3, the Bears find themselves trailing now. 10-7 the Oak Ridge Wildcats on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 here. And we return in 60 seconds with the fourth period. The Bears needing a big play on third down and 8. Back in 1.
Even more savings.
Quarter brought to you by Cleveland Collision is over. Now in the fourth, third down and 8. A big play for the Bears. Cook back. Those across the middle is going to be incomplete. Intent for McCush. It'll be fourth down. And the Bears will probably send in their punt team. Yep, they will send that in. They're at their 39. Fourth down and 8 to go, actually. Brady Lewis back to kick it. And Wildcats lead now 10-7. And what's been a defensive struggle and a half and a penalty marred game, especially for the Wildcats. Back to return number 9, Jarrell Jimerson. I'd kick it away from him. I'd kick it to the far side over there. Come on, Brady. If you got a good kick any, we need it right now. Good snap. Here's a line drive. It's going to be fair caught at the 31. So the Wildcats will take over at the 31, leading it 10-7.
Well, we need to stop here.
That's pretty profound.
Yep. Yep. Excited.
Next week we'll have Mixed TV game along with Mixed Radio and ESPN Radio, which you're listening to now. We have a very special event here next Friday morning at Bradley Central at 7 o'clock in front of the gym with some players, coaches, cheerleaders. Mixed TV will be here.
You're bringing the breakfast, right?
Yeah. I'm bringing my leftovers.
There you go. I'm kidding. I'll bring you a biscuit there.
They usually have a few. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Now they'd like to have a long, drawn-out drive, obviously. But the Bear defense right now is going to be asked to do it again. 3 down linemen, actually 4. Stansbury on a low snap, rolling to his right, looking. There's a hole over there, and the pass is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. We like that to stop the clock.
Yep.
Intended for D'Amelia Porter, look like. No, it's number 6, Tyree Porter. So a big series right here, to say the least, for both teams offensively, for the Wildcats right now, and for the Bears defensively. Yep. We've had a chance not had them in some second and long, third and long situation, let them get out of it a couple of times. But all in all, the defense really stuck their nose in there and played hard football.
It's the first time I've heard the band play.
Yeah. Okay, for the Wildcats. Twins to right. Stansbury hands it off to his running back. No, he keeps it himself, and he'll have the first down. There's the hole. There's the hole. Late call to get it, but near the tackle. Flag at the 41-yard line. He had no running yards for the first down. And the call is going to be holding again on Oak Ridge. How many is that? 15
That's
at least?
15. That's 15, yep.
That'll move the ball back from the 41 where he ran to. Well, let's see. They're going to mark it off. Back to the 30, yep.
Come on, Coach.
Marked off the spot.
Let's dial something up here and get after this guy.
Going to be second down, 11 goes. Repeat second down. And this one we've had a little bit of trouble here tonight.
Yeah.
Wildcats are set with twins either side again. That big number 3, that's Malik Howard. He's the one that scares me, receiver-wise anyway. Stansbury back, looking and under pressure, fires out there.
There we go.
Incomplete. Boy, he had no time to get off. 3rd and 11 to go. Everybody come that time.
When you got a man in your face, you can't make the throw, right?
That's right.
I love to see it. Had 5 guys up front, brought two of the middle linebackers, tried to get after him. He got rid of it. It was a bad throw.
And stopped the clock at 11:09.
Yep.
This could be the series the defense is going to force right here if we can hold them on this play right here.
This is what it's been. 3rd and long. Can we get off the field?
Huge play.
They've had 15 penalties to back them up. We got to capitalize on those.
Trips to the right side. Now the official steps in, takes the ball away, moves it back.
See, they're helping us.
Yeah, it got moved. Got moved up the original line of scrimmage. They move it back to where there we go. He keeps well. Leave it alone there. Let him play ball.
I think that's Dyron.
11:07 to go. Stansbury sends his man in motion. He's looking right. He's under pressure. There's a hole underneath, looks like.
Good tackle.
That's going to be complete and going to be losing yardage. Oh, there's that big number 3, Malik Howard, brought down by Jaden Graves. Had a well of a game night. 4th down and 12 to go now after the loss.
That might have been Tay Lindsay, I think.
Was Tay in there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tay Lindsay.
Yeah, good for him.
4th and 12, so let's see if we can get some field position here, guys. We've got to get some first downs.
Get away from the football, right?
Yeah.
Don't try to read it.
10:30 and the clock running here.
I can't believe that.
Pearson back to pass. That's what he told me, exactly.
I can read the ball, Coach.
Snap is good. The kick is away. A high boomer that he probably can return here. Going to hit and bounce. Out of bounds, though. He will not return that. So the Bears will take over at the, looks like the 22 when they mark it down finally there. So first team for the Bears, they're 22, trailing 10-7 at 10:14 to go in the 4th period now, in the game, of course.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears.
Bears will come out. I'm not going to say what we're going to run here. We'll see. Bears will break huddle.
So we run in between the tackles.
Cook and McCoosh in the backfield.
Drain this clock, play Bear football, punching it in the end zone.
Braden Carroll wide left. Reggie Hubbard wide right. Out of the shotgun. Cook back looking. Has time. Throws it long. Way down the field. Incomplete.
Hey, threw a flag. Let's go. That's 16.
Is that on them or
That's
us?
on them.
Referees on their mic talking. And they've all got mic headsets on underneath their caps. You can't see, but boy, Tyler threw that or Tucker threw that as far as he can throw it.
That's a pretty good ball.
Here comes a signal to the official. It is interference on the Bears.
My gosh.
Yeah, I thought it was on the Bears.
Oh, my God. Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Oh.
They offset. All right.
We'll take that, but I thought that was on the Bears. So,
every time I see a yellow flag, I get excited, especially when it don't work out for us.
So first and 10, repeat the down.
Yep.
No harm, no foul. Lots of flags tonight. My goodness. Let's see how we line up here. Twins to the left side. Nobody wide right for the Bears. I say we're going to run it. McCoosh hits the middle.
Yeah, let's go.
He'll have a couple.
Push him, baby. Let's eat up front. Come on, guys.
That's going to give him about 2 yards. Second down, 8 coming up. And they'll be at the 24-yard line. Second 8, clock now at 9:50 and running. 10-7 Oak Ridge over the Bears. You listen to Gary Oldman, RC Talent here on ESPN Cleveland 1013, where all of our games are sponsored by Wholesale Supplier, as always. Bears set. Cook clapping his hands. He's back, looking. Under pressure. Fires out in the flat. It's going to be.
Ball. That's a pass interference. What are we doing?
Oh
my goodness, man. He hit him right in the back before he could even make the catch.
3rd down and 8 coming up. I see no flags. I agree with you. Well, they're talking it over back there. There's a flag on the far side. I see it now. Call is on the Bears. Illegal man downfield. That's a loss of down play, I believe. They'll back it up. I believe that's what that call is. It's declined. It's declined. Ooh. Well, I don't understand that. 3rd down and 7 coming up. So it was. It was just a 5-yard markup, I believe. But anyway, here we go. 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 8. Ball at the Bear 25. They trail 10-7 at 9:29 in the game.
Come on, boys.
A tight formation for the Bears. They do have twins out the left side. Cook back looking. They'll cross the middle. It's going to be complete. The bubble screen, not much there. Pass complete to number 23, Javon James, to be 4th down. And the Bears will be kicking away after a 2, 3, 4-yard gain. 3rd down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
4th and 6.
I don't agree with that one. So, but that's why I'm up here. And they're still coaching. So,
Ray Lewis drops back to return it. It's going to be number 9. Of course, that is Jarrell Jemerson. They're going to have good field position this time, leading it already 10-7 as we roll under 9 minutes to go here in the game. Snap is good. Kick. There's a line drive bullet going to hit. Maybe it gets a good Bradley roll. Going to roll all the way down to the 26-yard line from the 27. We'll count that 23 and 24. That's the best kick tonight.
Yeah, that was a good kick.
51-yarder there.
Well, I'm sorry, Gary. Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, I think the story of this quarter has been, our defense has been on the field a lot, and we can't sustain drives on offense. Like we've got to give these guys a rest longer than what we've been doing. So, I mean, it's tough to hold this team so many times without them just popping one. So, it's kind of frustrating we can't get nothing going on offense, but. We'll see if we can get another stop here.
They'll have it 1st 10 at their 26, leading at 10-7. They'll send 2 men to the right. They'll shift a man into the H-back position there. Stansbury hands to his running back. He'll hit the middle. He's got nothing. I don't know if he got line of scrimmage. I don't believe he did. That's Porter again. Boy, he's been their workhorse tonight. They're going to at least going to give them the line of scrimmage. Yep. 2nd and 10 from their 26. We've got to have another hold. We're asking a lot out of our defense.
Absolutely.
Man. Let's see if they can do it again. Clock's at 8:12. They're taking their time now. Looking to the sidelines, maybe to change the play. On 2nd and 10. Twins were left side this time. We need a pick. We need a pick right here is what we need.
Yeah. Turnover.
Stansbury hands it off to his running back. He's going to swing right. He's going to have a little bit of yardage. Back to about the 30-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go.
And we're at the 32. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Again, 3rd down. You got to hold them.
Yep. Absolutely.
They've had some success around the end. Look to the sidelines. Clock's at 7:23. It's going to become a factor here in another 2 or 3 minutes. Let's see how they set up here. They're going to have number 11 wide out here, Adam Washington to the left. And they're on the far hash. Taking a long time. Play clock's though at 15. Got plenty of time. And the Wildcats are set one more time. Stansbury back looking to pass this time. Out in the flat. There we go. Incomplete 4th down. The Bears will get the ball, but A.J. Westfield knocked that one down. So 4th down.
That's right.
As getting up slow is number 3, Malik Howard, the receiver.
That's captain. That's what captains do. They make plays when they have to, right?
Here comes the punt team at 6:51 in the game. Clock stopped though with the incomplete pass. Crowd is into this game. Back deep is Reggie Hubbard.
Coach Floyd's upset about something down there. He's trying to get Reggie to do something for him. Who knows?
Here's a snap. It's a good one. Here's his kick. It's a high spiral. Reggie will take it at the 30, and he'll try to run, and he is Going to be hit by two. Gets away from a couple. Gets 35 to the 40 and on to the 42 before he's finally wrestled to the ground. Be a first and 10 for Bears with good field position at the 41-yard line, looks like. Let's take a quick 30. We'll be back with more coverage at 6:36 in the game. 10-7 Wildcats over the Bears here on ESPN Cleveland.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education. Your calling. Your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Pass out in the flat is complete, but it results in about a 7 or 8 yard loss. Hit by, it was Reggie Hubbard with a catch, and he was smacked. Loss of 5, second down and 15, they'll say. Back to the Bear 37-yard line. We're not working up the middle, that's for sure. Clock's at 6:07 and continues to run. Trips to the right side for the Bears. Oak Ridge line is eating our line alive right now.
Yeah.
Cook back again, has time, pass out, flat's going to be incomplete. Should be interference. Should have been interference, nearly intercepted, but they were all over our receiver out there, who was Brady Lewis. 3rd down and 15. And I think we're going to go for it on 4th down here. Is there a flag?
It's 3rd down.
I know. I think we'd go for it.
Oh, go for it on 4th, yeah. I don't know, Gary. Our defense has been playing pretty good. I think we still have 3 timeouts, right? I think we still have 3.
Yeah, they do too. So big play right here, 3rd and 15. McCooch stays back there with Cook. Lewis wide left. Back goes Cook, rolling to his right, looking, throwing out in the flat. It's going to be incomplete, and nobody was there. Closest man was Braden Cow. It's going to be 4th down and 15 to go.
You got to kick it, Coach.
See what the Bears do. They're going to send the punt team in.
Yeah, we got to kick it. We still got almost 6 minutes left in this ball game. But it's hard. It's getting harder for our defense to stay out there and hold them.
Yep. Oak Ridge defense has really been strong here in the second half. Bears were up 7-3 at the half. And right now they trail 10-7 at 5:47. Clock it stopped with the incomplete pass. Brady Lewis punting. Back is number 9. That's Jemerson, who's been hipped off the field a time or two. Good snap. Good kick. A high booming kick. Fair catch at the 27-yard line. So the Wildcats will take it over. First 10 at their 27. And we'll take a quick 30-second break and be back with more live coverage. 10-7 Wildcats on top at 5:38 in the game. Back in 30.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
First 10 for the Wildcats at their 27-yard line, lead it 10-7 with 5:38 in the game. Both teams with all 3 timeouts left. Wildcats staying in the shotgun. Stansberry hands it to his running back, who will hit the middle for about 3 yards to the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7 to go. Tackled by A.J. Westfield, who picks up the runner. 2nd and 13.
Let's go, boys.
Defense. Got to ask you one more time to do your thing. Looking to the sideline, killing some time. Play clock's at 23. Game clock's at 5:10. For Bradley Concrete, Lamcon. Wildcats still looking to the sidelines. All kind of manipulations coming from some hand signals. Play clock's at 9 now. 8, 7, 5, 4, and they'll snap it right before. And he's hit. There's AJ, got him in the backfield for a loss. Back to the 25.
You can't ask much more from this defense, guys. I mean, they are playing lights out.
3rd and 12 coming up now. The loss back to the 25 for the Wildcats. Clock's at 4:39 and running. Clock is definitely becoming a factor now. We got to hold them here.
Absolutely.
Get the punt, and then we got to make something happen on offense. Been a tough, hard-nosed
think
football game tonight.
Oak Ridge might let this clock run down and call a timeout here.
Yeah, it looks like they may do that. Stand there right with the referee looking. Clock's at 4:11, and they are going to call time, and we'll take one. We'll take the timeout. We need it. We need the rest. For Milligan Vane here, 4:08 to go in the game. 10-7, timeout Wildcats. We'll return in 30 seconds with more live coverage.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Let's go, Thomas, quickly on the sidelines. You got a magic play in your pocket there, Thomas. We need it.
Yep, I'm putting some good juju. That's what we call it in Louisiana.
Oh my gosh!
Down there.
You're not a Cajun, are you?
I am a Cajun, actually.
We'll pray for you. Here we go on 3rd down and 12. Big play for the Bear defense. They've got to hold him and get the ball back. Stansbury back. He's under pressure from A.J. Rolling to his right, and he is going to just throw it away. It's going to be complete, but short. Did he catch it inbounds?
He did. I believe so. He's just short. He's short about 4 yards.
They're going to move the ball to the 34. A great catching. Their quarterback's had a good effort now because he's been under fire.
Yeah, he's had to move. But that's kudos to that defensive line. Big 13.
Yeah. 4th and about 4 to go. And let's see what you're going to do.
They're going to try to draw the Bears off sides right here. They got to be smart. Okay,
here comes the punt team. I started to say they're not going to go for it. With 3:38 in the game and clock running. They're going to let it run down. The clock's at 7.
Got to watch the ball.
6,
they'll still go hard count right
5. Here. There's a snap. Here's his kick. It's a low line drive. Reggie will take it at the 31, go to his left to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to midfield, to the 45.
There we go.
And we're in good shape right here.
Yes, sir.
They'll mark him out where? At the 48, back here at the 48. So the Bears in their 48, 3:16, all 3 timeouts left, trailing at 10-7. So this is the game.
Yep.
This is the drive.
If it were me and they don't ask me, hey, let's lean on this offensive line. I know we got 3 minutes left, but we still got 3 timeouts left. Let's see what we can do right here. Let those big men push around. Let's have some Bradley football right here.
I'm going to have to tie you down like I did earlier.
I'm telling you, I'm nervous. I'm losing it.
1st and 10, twins to the right for the Bears. Cook will hand it to McCouche, who hits the middle. He's going to have yardage across midfield to the 49. A gain of maybe 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up. 2nd and 7. Let's see if the Bears speed things up. Clock's at 3:05 and running. 2nd and 7 at Oak Ridge's 49. Bears trail 10-7. Bradley doesn't huddle. The line's up already. The backs talk it over. McCouche stays in there with Cook. The snap. Cook rolls right. Looking. He is going to be snowed. He got away and he got rid of the ball. Incomplete. And he was outside the tackle box. It's not grounding. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. That'll stop the clock at 2:39. 2:39. And there are no flags. It's 3rd and 7. This is 2 down territory now, no matter what.
Absolutely.
Off the Oak Ridge 49. Clock will start on the snap. Bears have all 3 timeouts left. They'll probably take one if they don't get 1st down right here.
Let's go, boys.
Bears set again. Cook. And for the Bears call time, I believe. Oh. It is a timeout by the Bears. They'll take their first at 2:39. We'll take a break from Milligan Vane and return in 1 minute with more live coverage here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 60.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that brace, no trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Cook's pass as he scrambles on 3rd and 10, or 3rd and 7 is no good. 4th and 7 coming up. The Bears have to go for it. 2:34 to go. Clock stopped. It's going to be 4th. He's under a lot of pressure, just like the Oak Ridge quarterback's been under pressure all night. So has the Bear quarterback, Tucker Cook. Bears will keep their offense on the field.
To me, I don't know if that's why you call a timeout right there, because if you don't get it, it still stops the clock, right? And then you still have your 3 timeouts to play defense. But I think the coach knows more than I do.
Brett Stanford trying to get somebody's attention down here. Snap, and we got time called by the Bears before the snap. Damon Floyd is beside himself. Had to take the timeout because of something. He was trying to get the attention of Cook, and he was so far away on the far hash mark that he didn't see that. And the Bears will have 1 timeout remaining at 2:34 to go on 4th and 7 coming up. Man, this is a nerve-wracking thing.
Yep.
That's part of the game, though.
It's fun. That's what makes high school football fun.
It is, man. It just
two heavyweights going at it, and it's going to come down to a 4th and 7 right here.
Yep, the game is on the line with this one, and the region, both teams unbeaten in the region. Oak Ridge only played 1 game in the region. The Bears are 2-0 in the region. See if we get a quick update for you. Oak Ridge, let's see, Tyner leading Cleveland 20-0. There's no update on that one. Alcoa wins 63-0 over Fulton. Maryland 42-0 over Hardin Valley. That was a running clock, so we'll lay that down and see if we can see something happen here on 4th down and 7 to go. And Bradley's still trying to get their guys lined up. Cook back to pass on 4th and 7. Has time this time. Pass across the middle. It's going to be incomplete, overthrown. It's going to be 4th down. Intended out there is that Hubbard. Yep, Reggie Hubbard. It'll go over to the Wildcats at their 49-yard line. 1st and 10. They lead it 10-7 at 2:28 to go here in the 4th and final quarter play. It's been intense.
Yep.
It's been intense. Hard-nosed, old-school football that you feel for the Bears right now. But nevertheless, football can be a cruel game sometimes.
Absolutely.
If they don't pull this one out, it would be their first region loss. They're still certainly in the mix for any position in the playoffs. Oak Ridge in a tight formation. They'll hand it to Jemerson. He'll hit the middle for maybe a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the clock runs at 2:20 to go. They'll run the clock down all the way they can. Here comes McMillan in with Taylor and also A.J. Bentley. Perez on the tackle that time. 2nd and 9 at midfield. Bears have 1 timeout remaining. The Wildcats have 2 if they should need them. Oak Ridge again, that tight formation. They're going to take it and hand it off. They're not going to throw it. They're going to just hand it off to someone. And it'll go to Jim. No, quarterback keeps it, and he'll have nothing. 3rd and still 9 to go. Still at midfield.
Got some time here.
Minute 43 to go. Bears may burn their final timeout here on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Or before the 4th down, if we can hold them and make them punt. I got a feeling that Andrew Carroll again on the tackle.
Get off the field. Lindsay. Somebody's got to get off the field. Oh my gosh, guys.
Here comes Taylor off the field as Tay Lindsay goes in. Play clocks at 15, game clocks at 1:16. Be right at a minute to go when they snap the ball here. Got to hold them here if you got a chance at all. 3rd down and 9. Snaps to Stansberry. No, they tried to get us a jump that time. Hard count. And now time's going to be called by Oak Ridge, I believe. Yep, Oak Ridge will take a time, and we'll take one from Milligan Vane at 1:02 in the game. 10-7, the Bears trail the Wildcats. Back in 30 seconds here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply.
Savings.
Well, here we go on 3rd down and 9 at midfield for the Wildcats, who just used one of their 3 timeouts. They've got 1 left, actually, to say now. And they'll send some receivers out, single men left and right. Stanford back to pass. Under pressure. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be short. Incomplete. Stops the clock.
What?
4th down and 9. I don't believe they did that.
Why would you do that? That gives us
Played
time
in our
to play
hands.
with, huh?
Yep. And getting up limping is Malik Howard again.
Goodness.
So on 4th and 9, they're going to punt it away, apparently, from midfield. The Bears trailing at 10-7 with 57.2 to go and only 1 timeout in their back pocket right now.
Well, look for the Bears to go after it right here. Look, this guy holds the ball real long when he's kicking it.
Yes, he does. I've noticed that. Yeah, he almost hesitates once he catches it. Now they were a man short. They get 11 men on the field. Here's a snap. Oh, they went for it and didn't get it. And Reggie's going to take it at the 21 to the 25, trying to go wide, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, 36, 37, maybe 38, where it'll be a 1st and 10. The clock will stop at 44.0. Bears got to have a miracle here.
Well, we got 1 timeout to play with. We only got to get in field goal range, so we're not having to drive all the way down to the end zone.
Jeremiah Brownlow lifts off the field for the Bears, coming to the sidelines with a little help. So the Bears at their 38, 1st and 10, trailing 10-7 at 44 seconds exactly to go in this game with that 1 timeout left. Oak Ridge also with 1 timeout. Twins either side for the Bears. Where's Brady Lewis? He's on the far side. The snap. Cook, quick pass across. It's going to be complete.
Get up on the ball, boys.
And he won't have a 1st down, but he'll have close to it. And that was number 23, Javon James. 2nd down and 1 to go. Clock's at 30 and running. Get a 1st, stop the clock here. Cook back again. Pass across the middle going to be complete again for a 1st.
Got to call timeout here.
McCoosh at the 42. 1st 10 at Oak Ridge. 42 with 21.9. Bears trying. They're going to spike the ball here. Bradley trying to get up quickly to spike the ball. He'll take the snap, and there's a spike. They'll spike it with 16.3 to go, and that will stop the clock till the snap. Wow. There's a heart stopper here.
Yep.
16, still got the 1 timeout. We've got to get about 20 or 30 yards down the field, though.
I'd hate to be this guy beside me running this clock. Everybody's looking at him, right?
Here we go. Here we go. Well, they're keeping the time on the sideline, though. Back goes Cook. Looking. He's going across deep outside. It's going to be overthrown. Incomplete with 12.4, 12.2 to go. 2nd and 10 coming up.
We've got to hit somebody over the middle for about 15 yards and call a timeout and see if we can get Semiola to hit the kick of his life right here.
Here come the Bears.
Because we still have 1 timeout remaining.
Yep, Twins either side. Cook set. The snap. He's back. This time. He's going to roll. Throws it across middle. Incomplete. Trying to throw back across his body to Reggie Hubbard. It's 4th down and 10.
At least got to throw it to the sticks. I do think if we throw it to the sticks, I think Semiola has enough leg to make it there.
8.6 seconds to go. 8.6. You stay in bounds. You got to get to the sidelines. You can't throw it in bounds. Well, we got 1 time.
We got a timeout.
1 time.
No.
Now we're going to use our final timeout.
Oh
right
my gosh!
Right here.
What are we doing?
Bears will take a time. We'll take one with them.
We can't do that.
At 8.6, 10-7, the Wildcats up. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
You're live in 5, 4, 3.
Well, folks, we got 8.6 seconds to go. It's 4th and 10 for the Bears. First down's irrelevant at this point. You've got to get down there and have no timeouts remaining now. 4th and 10 at the Oak Ridge 41, trailing at 10-7. Wildcats with the touchdown here in the second half. The Bears have not scored. Their fans are up on their feet, making some noise. And here come the Bears.
This is fun.
Either side. Cook back, looking, throwing deep down the field, way down there. It's going to be incomplete with 3.3. That will stop it, but Oak Ridge will take the possession as the ball goes over on 1st and 10 on downs to Oak Ridge at the 41-yard line. And that's going to seal it. All they've got to do is take the snap and kneel and take it. So their misery from Oak Ridge continues. This will be 20 straight games we've lost to them. We hadn't played them a lot, but the last win was 1965, 13-7 right here.
Well, it was a sloppy football game for sure, but when you have two heavyweights like this going at it, sometimes it's just little things that you got to overcome, and Bradley just wasn't able to muster enough on offense to.
And give Oak Ridge defense credit.
Yeah,
they really made it tough for our offense, especially the second half.
Yeah, and Bradley's defense too.
Yeah, Bradley's defense.
They did a good job.
The high-scoring Wildcats held to 10 points tonight. They'll go into what they call the victory formation. Quarterback will run up under center probably for this ball of snap. Play clock's at 11. He'll just take a knee, and that's it. Oak Ridge will win it in a tough, hard-fought game.
Yeah, I don't. Number 4 over there for Oak Ridge is, number 14. I'm not real sure what he's doing, but that's pretty poor sportsmanship by him.
So the Bears will drop to 4-2 on the year, 2-1 in the Region 2 6A play. Wildcats improved to 6-0 and 2-0 in Region 2 6A play. As they celebrate, handshakes going on at midfield between the two teams. And we'll get ready for our post-game show here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 as we look at some scores and stats in that post-game for you here tonight too, and name our Dale Heanair player of the game. Now let's take a break. A 2-minute timeout here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. The Bears drop it 10-7 here at Oak Ridge, or to Oak Ridge at Bradley Central. We'll return in 2 minutes with more coverage.
McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education. Your calling. Your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Savings.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Central, the score has gone final. Unfortunately, Oak Ridge wins 10-7. The final score here. The Bears just could not pull it out here. We're going to look at some stats, but let's go ahead and name our player of the game. We had co-player of the game tonight.
Yeah, we had two players that I think played their tail off tonight, and that's Spencer McCooch, who's stepping in at running back for Kenyon being out. Obviously, Spencer's a wide receiver, and he plays some safety and stuff on defense, but he had a pretty critical turnover down here with his interception, and he ran the ball super hard tonight. A.J. Westfield is also our other player of the game, and he also had 8 tackles with 3 tackles for a loss. Wow. And A.J. Westfield, heck of a player, man, heck of a player. So kudos to those guys for being our player of the game.
Spencer McCooch and A.J. Westfield are Dale Hegan, player of the game, co-players of the game tonight. Let's look at some scores for Ellis Ace Hard, our scoreboard while we have a chance here. We'll get to the stats here shortly. Tonight, Science Hill suffers their first loss of the night of the season, 31-6 at Jefferson County. So they go down tonight. Morristown West leading Morristown East in a big rivalry game, 13-7 with 48 seconds left in that game. Tennessee High knocks off Abington, Virginia, 43-7. That's a big grudge match there. Dobbins Bennett, 5-1 now with a 45-14 win over Westridge. Dobbins Bennett's only loss was to the Oak Ridge Wildcats, who you saw here tonight. Beard now leading Farragut, trying to get their first win, 21-19 in the fourth period, late in the fourth. Beard 21, Farragut 19. That is a region game that we're interested in. Tyner Academy still in Cleveland. We have no update. It was 20-0 at half. That's all we know at that point. Alcoa wins 63-0 out over Fulton. It was Maryville 45-6, a final score over Hardin. Another region game in 2-6A. Continue with that. Knox West, Knox Hall 17-17, and very late in that game there. McMinn Central 28-0 over Cumberland County. That's in the third quarter play. It is Meigs County 29-7 over Sweetwater as they start the fourth quarter play. That is at Sweetwater. Oakland 15-0 over Blackman. Both teams, that's a big Murfreesboro battle there. Both teams unbeaten at 5-0. Oakland 15, Blackman 0. Bledsoe County leading Polk 28-7. 3.5 to go in the third quarter play there. Loudon shuts out Eastridge 17-0 tonight.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Marion County 35-0 over Monterey in the third quarter. McMinn County 19-0 over Ooltewah. That's the last score we had, and that was back in the first half. East Hamilton leads Ray County 35-33 in a real barn burner. Start of the fourth period, 35-33. East Ham over Ray, and 2 unbeatens in Region 5A action there. Brainerd tonight falls. Signal Mountain wins 44-0 over Brainerd, and Walker Valley final over Saudi Daisy 35-7. Walker Valley final 35-7 over Saudi Daisy. That game played in the Corral. And if you got the stats up,
yeah, I got them.
Here's some stats brought to you by Cleveland Fashion Supply for all those nuts and bolts you can't find anywhere else. And if they ain't got it, then you don't need it.
Yep, so first down wise, Oak Ridge had 13. Bradley had 8 first downs. Rushes, Oak Ridge was 32 for 105, and Bradley was only 17 for 44. So that's been a strength of ours throughout the season, and not so much tonight. So let's see, we're looking here. Turnover battle, Bradley was +1 in the turnover battle. I got Oak Ridge with 17 penalties for about almost 200 yards.
Goodness gracious.
Might be a little bit more, a little bit less. I'm not real sure. I haven't added them up yet. But here's what I think my key to the game was tonight. Oak Ridge held the ball for 31 minutes to Bradley 16.
Wow.
So you're telling your defense, you're wanting your defense to hold that Oak Ridge offense to 10 points, and they're double time of possession than you are. Kudos to the Bradley Central defense tonight to hold them to 10 points.
Yeah.
Now, I know Oak Ridge shot themselves in the foot a couple times with penalties, but still being able to hold them to 10 points with that big of a difference in time of possession is unbelievable. I mean, that's awesome. So let's see here. I'm trying to see what else we got here. Total offensive yards, this is a big one too. They had 52 plays for 220 yards total offense. We had 44 for 121. So they ran the ball. Rushes, they were 32 for 105, and again we were 17 for 44. So they were able to run the football. When you can run the football and play the time of possession game. You know, in these tough games, you're going to win.
Yeah, you really will. And the Bears get from a great fight tonight. They fall 10-7 here on homecoming night. Colby Ann Turner named the homecoming queen for 2025. Next week, we will be right back here for our final home game of the regular season, believe it or not. We're home for Cleveland High School next Friday night, which is the last day of school before the fall break starts. That's Friday with a 7 o'clock kickoff. We'll have the pregame here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 at 5:30. Then we'll go to Sunny Days the following week, take a week off. We go to Maryville and Beard to wrap up the regular season, which is really quickly slipping away as we've got 6 games under our belt now. Next Friday will also be a mixed TV game for Bradley and Cleveland, and then Friday morning we'll have a celebration in front of Jim Smitty Arena starting about 7 o'clock. You're invited to come to that. We'll have the bands and cheerleaders and the players and coaches and so forth there for that. It's always a lot of fun there for the guys there. So for Ephraim Kyle back to studio, for Mr. Gwen Shore and all his students who made your streaming possible tonight, I hope you enjoyed that. For RC Talent, this is Gary Olmsby saying so long for now. God bless and go Bears!